Balls.
Oh.
We gotta change it up somehow. Are we gonna be predictable? What?
Okay.
What? Getaway is a good word.
What the fuck?
What's your name?
Yeah, I do believe Ego is right. Spirit Guardian just says enemy, so anyone who's hostile to you is considered as enemy.
Roll a fucking 2.
That does also mean that in an indication he doesn't want it to hurt, it will anyway because he doesn't get the choice.
Dang, you rolled 1 last week and you rolled a 2 this time.
7.
Oh, fuck. I was 1 click away from being on my character sheet. I forgot.
Minus
12.
21.
Ayo.
16 plus 5.
Oh, no, he's right. I do designate.
Is that a new one, or is that how it used to be?
I think this is new, might be.
Okay. That makes sense because there's a new spell that I've gotten
Okay,
that
my
lets
bad,
you
I was
choose
wrong.
when it activates too.
So then,
Does that mean whenever
Let me
anyone
get this
enters,
spell.
you choose if they are affected when they enter? Or
yeah,
do you choose when you
well,
cast it?
no, it's when I cast the spell and I choose
Ah.
unaffected.
Okay.
Were we told? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
you
I'll do
will.
it. Hold up a second. Let me see if I can make this better. I rolled a 13 though. Hold up.
What is Reyna's dexterity modifier?
Dexterity modifier?
Yeah, what is the dexterity modifier?
Your dex mod, specifically.
It's the save or the
The actual
mod
stat. Not the save.
Plus 5.
Okay.
Plus 5.
Okay, I can't make it better, so I have a 13.
Okay.
Sylvan's a bit off guard, you know?
It's fine. I mean, that's fair, though. That's fair, though. Your friend did just kind of turn into a giant metal monster. So totally fair that you would not see that coming.
I mean, not doing that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, more
Yeah.
of a metal monster anyway than compared to normal.
You know, question though.
Yeah.
Can I, because True Sight lets me see like the true form of a shape changer. Can I see where X's bomb is in his?
We'll make a roll for that once you get to your turn, because it's one thing to see his soul inside his body, like see whether or not he's still in control, whether it is to see a part of him in this giant mess of metal and gears and wires and such.
Yeah, it's not a typical X-ray.
Yeah, not a. It's not your normal X-ray, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd say yes.
He's no longer a real boy.
He's no longer a real boy.
He's a fake boy.
He's a fake boy.
He's a
Oh,
fake boy.
no.
Put him down.
Put him down. Okay. And I will obviously post this as well. Let me just get it written down so that we all know who's going when. I've got good news and I've got bad news.
And
I
great
wonder
news.
what it could be.
I'm guessing he's going first because he asked for my deck save, so I was like, oh. Higher deck save goes first.
No Dex mod.
And actually, no, your dex modifier is bigger by
Oh my god!
So you get to go first, but then he's going immediately after you.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Yay.
You have a
Hell,
chance
down
to
on the
save
end
him
again.
much
Hardest
faster,
go.
actually.
You have a chance to do one thing and one thing only before shit potentially hits the fan. What do, Reyna? What do?
Runs up, grabs
Alright.
Sylvan. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Okay.
Do you guys need the map zoomed in any other way?
A little bit.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this in specific orders. So, all right.
See transformation. What say? What do?
What say? What do?
Yeah, because she's seeing this.
Is it a free action to
she's seeing
scream?
Sylvan right in front of him.
It is a free action to scream.
There's always a-
I level
Yeah.
that with crying. It's always a free action.
All right, so
Kind of sad that the best screamer of the group isn't here right now.
It is unfortunate.
We need to get him to like record a couple so we can put it on the soundboard.
Hmm.
Yes,
all right.
agreed.
Trick, give us your best scream.
How far is Reyna is to Sylvan?
How far is Reyna is to Sylvan?
Yes.
Let's see. So you're 25 feet out, 30 feet up. I'd say we'll probably just round it off at 30.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me put my giant mouse. Okay.
I'm about to bust.
And mute it. Okay.
Joke's on you, it's going to be on the recording.
It is going to be on the recording. That's the best part.
I forgot we were recording.
All right.
That's why he always opens with either fuck or balls or something along those lines.
So far, that's the only...
Yeah, so far it's just been
Yeah,
fuck,
no.
except for today. Today was balls.
Yeah, I like that first one. And I'm recording. Fuck.
Okay. This is what I'm going to do.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
Reyna's gonna. Mhm. Reyna's gonna go and fly to sit behind Sylvan.
Okay, you're gonna fly behind. Are you going down as you're going? Like you're going to Sylvan?
Yeah, going to Sylvan. Yes.
Okay.
Something close then.
Excuse the fact that my
Alright.
computer is being slower than shit.
Question: if I grab Sylvan, is that considered an action or bonus action?
What?
I'm going to grab Sylvan.
So
You can
normally,
grab one.
normally in those situations it would be an action.
Mm-hmm.
However, if we are potentially, how about this? I will either allow you to do this as a held action, or yeah, I'll either let you do it as a held action so that you can help him get away easier on his turn, or if you want, we can go ahead and do some opposed rolls. Or Sylvan can just say fuck it and let you carry him away for a bonus action because I'm feeling generous.
I'm fine with her carrying me.
Yes, because what I'm not ready to do is, so according to the sheet that I had, apparently if Reyna flies away, she does not initiate attack of opportunity because he's a
Correct.
giant owl.
Correct.
Question is, does that
What
follow
about him?
through with Sylvan though?
I don't know.
That's
That's
a
a good
what about
question.
otherwise-
I'll allow the risk.
He's
Sure
just
about
like, I
that.
don't fucking care. Just get me away from this thing.
To be
Okay,
fair,
I got it. I
an
got it.
opportunity attack is like one attack. You don't multi-attack.
Yeah, he can't
I
multi-attack
actually-
for an opportunity attack. To be fair, so
This is why I asked this question earlier this week. So yeah, Ray's gonna question earlier this week. So since I'm bonus action to grab him,
yep, grabby grab.
gribbity grab.
Gribbity
I'm
grab.
gonna use my regular action and use hidden path to teleport 30 feet behind me.
Okay, you will be on the ground if that's okay. I mean, frankly, even if it's not okay, you'll be on the ground.
Yeah, I think those tend to require you to be like on a over a
Actually,
surface.
well, it
Okay.
says actually the way how the spell said it's just as a area I can see.
Yes, but you're also having to go closer to the ground to pick him up anyway.
You're already down there.
You're already down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so teleport using hidden path, teleport 50 feet back with him. So
Thank you.
yeah, say thank you, but we're not out of the dark yet. So
Not out of the woods yet.
You're almost not over yet. What are you talking about?
Oh my
No,
god.
that's an out of character.
Can't say.
thing. You're
I was like,
in
you
character,
can't say.
You're just gonna yelp.
Man can't say thank you.
No, you can't. The computer will react at some point. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Ah, we lost the moon.
That looks more accurate.
I do
God,
turn
you
off
look
the moon.
so evil with that token, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
That was the point. I thought it looked good.
I commend you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, because everybody normally gets like the little broken glass spiderweb thing, so. Alright.
Alright, so that was my action. Bonus.
So-
That was my.
Yep, so that is Raina's turn down. So. It is X's go. X is a big old monster. What X
Okay.
do?
Okay, well, X is very hungry.
X is very hungry. It's his first time experiencing
very-
hunger, guys.
Great.
Right.
So just a moment here. Let me set this up. So he's gonna look over at a particular person.
Okay.
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 Which person?
Okay.
person
Okay.
is
Okay. Okay.
Why?
Because you're the one who
Why?
rolled.
God damn it, Neppa.
Dang it.
And the X Beast is going to move to where the delicious flaming hot dragon nuggets are standing.
Great. Not flaming hot, by the way.
Tasty. Tasty and delicious. Isn't that great?
Tastes like arcane.
Tasty,
No.
tasty and delicious.
Oh my god.
By the way, I
Look at the
realized
packaging.
I did not roll for Casey, so I am doing that right now.
I did
Also,
feel like there's one less
this is
person.
why-
Oh, yeah.
This is why I should not be left to Jaeger people. That's not. I shouldn't be left
will
to do
forget
this.
about you.
I will
Noted.
forget about you.
Yeah, this whole time Casey's just standing there T-posed.
Right?
Casey's just been in idle animation mode the whole time. Okay, well, he doesn't get a turn this round, but on the plus side, he goes before Reyna next time.
Oh, he rolled one, did he?
No, he rolled fucking 23.
Oh, it's pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The X Beast will move to flare with
X-Beast.
enthusiasm.
With enthusiasm.
Great.
Good.
He sounds like a giant dog, just running.
Is
Or
his
convenient
drool oil?
convenient to our prior conversations, he sounds like a stampede of horses.
He comes
Hey.
stampeding to flare.
Yeah, it does
He's
a
going to
little short
initiate a
little stampede.
multi-attack.
Yikes.
Yikes.
The blood claw is incoming.
You know what? I am tempted to say that his drool is oil, but at the same time, I feel like it would be more
Acid?
terrifying if it wasn't.
If it isn't, that
Yeah.
is more terrifying.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, here comes the claw of blood.
The claw of blood.
The claw.
The claw.
Okay.
The claw.
All right.
The claw.
So I have a question for you, Flair.
Yeah.
Does a 25 hit?
Hmm.
Would you believe me if I said no?
Would you?
Does a 25 hit, player?
Hmm.
Does it?
Does
It doesn't
25 hit?
if I use my reaction to cast shield.
Do you use your reaction to cast shield?
I do. It gives me +5 to my AC, making it 26.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
First one's
Here's
down.
the next claw of blood.
So that's until the start of my next turn. I now have a 26 AC.
Okay, so I have another question for you.
Uh-huh.
Does a 36 hit?
Now that does it, yes.
Jesus Christ.
I can't do anything else about that.
Excuse me.
Fuck.
It is.
He said, "Oh, you didn't let me get that first one off." I bet.
All right. So now let me see if I can get the thing up so I can do the rolling.
Would it be easier if I told you what you needed?
No, because I'm working off of a phone, so I have to switch back and forth. So I have to
That's
go to the
why I
app and use the
asked.
roller. Yeah. Oh, you mean if I just okay. Blah. Okay, let me double check to make sure that's right.
No, that is not a nat 20.
Okay.
You got
I'm
36, was that
horrified.
20? That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
That's
wait,
yeah, no,
36,
that's not a
wasn't
nat 20.
That's
Is it
36.
19?
Sorry, 39 slashing damage.
Ow.
13. Ow.
This is a CR rating 30 creature. I would like to gently remind the party.
What the?
Why would you do this?
Because you're our party of level 20s with bonus shit that most other parties don't get because it's a homebrew.
CR.
And I'm the lowest
and,
HP person here.
You are also the closest.
This happens
Flair.
every fucking time.
Time.
Flair, I need another thing from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a con save, brother.
I'm really good at those.
He is good. He is
He
good
is,
at
All right.
those. Eco's just memeing the fuck out in Discord. It's great.
How about a dirty 20?
Hey.
Okay. Hey. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to
39.
take another 39 in necrotic.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh god.
He's gonna kill me right here now.
Where you
We
kick
can get you back
So,
up, I guess.
We're gonna get you back up. We're gonna get you back up right now.
Half of
I have a
39.
No, it's the full amount.
No, for the necrotic to have my max, right?
No. It's reduced by the 39.
No, necrotic is half.
No. It works like necrotic in that it's reducing your total, but it's the full amount.
Really?
Yeah.
Really.
The fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I already have
I'm
the lowest.
confused.
So that's gonna be 78 total, really. So I have a question.
I mean 78. No, you're just a max, not my actual amount. My total, that's double. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, but effectively you are permanently also losing, 39 health.
Until you finish a long rest, which is fine.
I mean,
'cause
yeah,
you guys
until
are
you
gonna
finish
see
a long
this
rest.
anyway.
I was saying at
Yeah,
this rate,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
about to take the longest rest of his fucking life.
He might just. Okay, Flair.
Uh-huh.
Just be
Are you
grateful
ready for
you're
the
not
next
fighting
one?
2 of these.
Unfortunately, no, but yeah, go ahead.
Here we come. Okay.
Don't
Does
forget
a
that
38 hit?
Don't forget that Casey is also right here.
Oh, your movement is also reduced by 10.
That's great. I have a fly speed of 50 then.
I'm about to say, your fly speed
Yeah.
probably won't be too affected by that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, does a 38 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the freaking plus to this thing?
We don't know yet.
I'm not scared of.
All right. So here we go. Be another 57.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Christ.
All right, legitimately, if this is the
it-
same save again, I'm going to go down right the fuck now.
Yes, and he had not
Okay. That is bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm at 25.
Also,
You're
I'm gonna need a save, buddy.
Yes. You're
Can I
surprised.
get a con save?
Cal, like just seeing X beat the shit out of Flare right now, he's like, yep.
25.
Can I get a con save, Blair?
25.
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
25. Okay.
I rolled higher than 10
Nothing
this
additional
time.
happens. Yeah, nothing additional
Thank
happens.
God.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
fucking Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. That was the multi-attack.
Mhm.
Now for the additional attack.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Remind him at 25. If he does any damage to me, I think I'm done. So I'm not going to make a
Okay,
phone call, by the way.
All right.
Well, it's convenient that other people are here who have that phone number.
All right. So
We do?
everybody who is within
Does anyone else actually have a
30-foot
sending
radius
stone?
of the XB. So who would that be?
Which one are you doing?
The fourth one down on the actions.
Okay. So for that one's gonna be one of the ones where you do that and then an additional attack. That one won't stack on the multi-attack.
Oh, one stack on.
Yeah, it won't
Okay,
stack on the
cool.
multi-attack.
All right. Bonus action. The XB is going to start glowing in its mouth.
Ugh.
You do have to specify which mouth. You do have multiples.
The butt mouth.
It's not a
God.
butt mouth. God fucking damn it! It's not a butt mouth.
The mouth at the end of the tail begins to glow with arcane energy.
Okay.
And it's going to fire 4 times.
Okay.
Okay. Does a 37 hit?
Who?
You.
Me?
Jesus
What do you
Christ.
fucking think?
Do you by
Just wanted to
chance have
This is
disadvantage because you're ranged attacking in melee?
We can do that if you want.
Yeah.
Want to do that?
We'll do disadvantage. We'll do disadvantage.
Typically how that works.
Okay.
Do disadvantage
Alright.
for that one.
So disadvantage is 34.
That's so it's-
What this?
It was an attempt. It was an
Okay.
attempt.
9 points of force damage.
Oh, I have resistance.
Oh my god.
Is
Okay,
that rounded
there
up
you
or
go.
down?
That's
We'll round
nice.
it down. So
Okay.
4.
So 4.
Okay.
Okay, so on disadvantage is a 33 hit.
Yep.
Okay, that is another 7 points of force damage.
So 3.
You're
So
going to kill us.
3.
I assume a 38 hit.
Yep.
Why are we in the 30s?
Another 5 points.
So 2.
Yeah.
But then we're just
And
slowly
then we have
trickling
what,
down.
one?
This is weird.
And then
X.
we have one more, right?
Draco slowly just watching.
You said 4, so
Flare's,
yes.
Flare's fucking
All
life.
right, here. All right, so first roll Second roll. Okay, so does a 26 hit?
It beats. It beats.
Yep, meets beats.
Okay. Meets beats. Another 9 points force damage.
So 4.
4.
4.
I'm alive at 12.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fucking tell me about it, dude.
I like yo.
Well, conveniently, Sylvan's turn is next.
Ah,
Kill him,
okay.
please.
So,
And then Flair gets to go, and you do have potions.
Blair, where you at health-wise?
12.
Not
Wow.
great.
Yo.
He's in the not
Okay.
great area.
Out of a current now total of 121.
Hmm. I'm gonna cast heal on Flair and heal him 70.
Okay. I'm sure he appreciates that.
Oh god.
I do that with my
Oh,
justice.
I know.
card.
I'm just like.
Oh god.
Oh, and he doesn't want us to kill him?
At this point, Calic's like, nah, I'm fucking lighting him up when it's my turn.
And with my bonus action, I'm gonna.
Oh, wait.
God.
Yeah.
You know what? I will try and vicious mockery X because that might give him disadvantage on an attack. Overgrown screwdriver.
Oh.
So I need a
Overgrown
wisdom save.
screwdriver is a good one.
Oh, you know what? When I healed you, you got extra HP because I'm a spirit bird. Hold up.
Sick.
Yeah.
It's only 1 because I rolled minimum.
I'll take whatever you got.
Every
I'm at
little bit
83.
helps, brother. Every little bit
Please.
helps.
Am I being held by Reyna so I have no movement?
I was gonna sit down.
I mean, you guys are on the ground, and I don't think she would be like grasping you if you're on the ground. So I'll say no. I'm willing to say no.
I'm gonna like move over next to Calic.
Okay. How next to Calic do you want to move?
I'm gonna be on the square directly to his right. I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
I got your back, Lion Man.
Let's rock and roll. Calic runs in, gets backhanded, flies back next to Sylvan again.
It's gonna be like Goku and Vegeta fighting
Yeah.
Mecha Cooler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cooler.
Fucking picture. Leg of half elf. Oh god.
You know he spent this week looking for pictures
Uh-huh.
to use for this.
Absolutely.
So you're like, damn it, I just grew these back.
It's either that or he went to the like an AI generator.
I think it was the easiest way to make these. It just didn't seem worth sitting down and like setting up an easel and really like zoning in, you know?
Yeah.
It is a throwaway joke, and I think they're perfect for that.
Alright.
All right. But is that your whole turn then, Eco?
Mhm.
Okay. Flare.
Yep.
Run!
One. If you're taking suggestions.
I have some questions.
I potentially have answers. I make no promises.
Well, one specific question.
Okay.
To make a phone call, bonus or action?
Um, bonus.
Bonus? Okay.
Bonus. And that's like if it's a considerably long phone call, but because I know what you're doing and you are going to be technically waiting for a response, I'll say it's part of your bonus action. Normally,
Okay.
if you're just like calling to say hypothetically, if you were literally just calling to yell at Charlene that something's going on and literally just stopping at that point, I'd consider it a free action.
Okay.
But because
Charlene
you're
picks up.
calling
What do you
Grafta,
want? Help.
but because you're calling Grafta specifically to ask a question and are expecting a result or reply back,
Mhm.
I'll say that's a bonus action.
Okay. So I'll start my turn with not that. I will start with this. Yeah.
Oh, did he fail his save on Vicious Mockery? I'm guessing not, but I don't remember.
Oh, that's a good question. Scott, did you roll the save for Vicious Mockery?
What is the stat?
Wisdom save?
Okay, I will roll the save. Okay. What is your save?
19, DC 19.
Okay, he did not.
Okay. So then you take, let me,
No, I'm saying he did not fail.
oh, my bad.
Okay.
You took no damage.
Okay.
I am going to. I can either put up a defense or attempt to get health back.
You should hang out.
I don't want to hang out. I'm sorry.
You're just hanging with your best friend. It's fine.
No, sorry, the streetlights came on. Mom said I had to go home.
If I don't get home, she's gonna beat my ass with a flip flop.
Chancla.
My
Thank
refilling
you.
bucket of
I'm too
nuggets.
white. I can't call it that.
True.
What did it specifically say?
I go outside, the sun hits me, and I blind people. I don't think I'm allowed to call it a chancla.
Oh, you know what, Newt? I didn't do it on my turn. Could I like roll perception to see if I could see his
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That is a 21.
21? Okay.
21.
21.
Did I see it?
Is that versus a stat that I could be seeing, or is that something Newt determines?
You would not
It's
know
a
where
neat determine.
you would not know where the bomb is in this form.
Okay. I'm guessing it's not because I.
Are we good?
I mean, you can go ahead and do what you're gonna do. Like, y'all don't have to wait
Okay.
on me.
Okay. I'm gonna use my action to cast mirror image.
Okay.
Enjoy that information,
Okay.
Nico.
But as part of my feature of Buddha, once I use an attack or a magic action, I can teleport 30 feet for free.
Good.
Put me 30 feet towards Raina.
If he's hawking me down, you're coming with me.
Quick, make it target the medic.
Hey, that's just part of my feature. I still have movement. I'm not done.
Okay, so you're
Me.
teleporting 30 feet towards Raina.
Yeah. Just in that direction. If it goes past her, that's fine.
I'll put you right here. You'll be right next to Raina.
Okay. Then
Like
before my
Raina's in-
movement, hold on, I'm gonna start typing down my images because I have three. So I have 3 mirror images.
Mm-hmm.
They are unaffected by attack a bunch of different stuff. Hold on. Let me read it so we all understand. The duplicates ignore all other damage and effects other than an attack that's specifically attacking me. Spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed, so I have 3 of them. If an attack roll would hit me, I get to roll a d6 to see if it hits me or a duplicate. If it's a duplicate, then I lose 1 and I take nothing. Otherwise, if I get hit, then I have to roll a concentration check to keep up the spell, but you know. The unfortunate part, which I'm hoping isn't the case here, a creature is unaffected by this spell if it has the blinded condition, blind sight, or true sight. So, hoping that it isn't the case here. But I will then go ahead and use my bonus action to call. Ring telephone.
Ring, 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 ring.
I don't know why, but I don't know why I was waiting for you to be like, and now I'm going to use my movement to run another 30 feet past Rita.
I am.
Can I make this a
Getting
conference
the fuck
call?
out of here. No, conference call is an action.
Damn it. Okay.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Right. Yeah, but you
that's
call
a temporary
Grafta.
feature.
Grafta is tired, but she answers. Hello?
Emergency! Emergency!
Hello? Help.
Hello? Help
Code.
me!
Code. Moon red. Moon red. X.
It's
Gone feral.
Code, help me!
Code red eclipse.
Your brother's trying to eat me.
Your brother is trying to eat me. Make
He
it
tried to
stop.
turn me into snack food and almost succeeded.
I almost succeeded.
Help me.
Okay.
He called me dragon nuggies.
I mean, at least it was dragon
I just
nuggies
remember,
and not
like-
kobold
I
nuggies.
appreciate the compliment, but I'm not nuggets, damn it.
I'm not nuggets, damn it.
I appreciate it.
Would you
God
prefer
damn
to
it.
be sick?
There's only one person who should be calling me a snack, and it's not you.
I'm calling a code SOF.
What?
Plot twist.
Save our flair.
Save our flare.
Save our player.
Plot twist. X will eat Flare before Core does.
Oh god.
That's sad. That's actually
Oh
sad.
no. Oh no.
Alright.
Alright.
What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on?
What kind of save do I roll to poop friend?
What?
Well, you have to wait until you've at least eaten one of them successfully first.
Okay. Speaking of that.
Speaking of, okay, so yeah, you've called and spazzed the ever living fuck out.
Yep.
Do you feel better?
A little.
Okay.
A little.
Great. We're happy for you.
A little.
Then I'm going to use my movement to fly 50 feet all the way to the right.
Oh,
So it'll be
way.
25 over, but then 25 up. I'm going diagonal.
Okay.
If that's the full 50, then I'll stop there. But if I can go
If
more,
you're
I'll go
doing diagonal, yes.
more. Yeah, full diagonal. Max movement. Whatever you can give me.
As far as I can go.
So you are
I'm trying to get distance.
25 feet in the air and 10 feet over from.
Yeah, I'm attempting to go as clear 45 degrees possible.
His next turn hits. All right, so now I'm going to keep going 50 feet away from the situation.
I'm going to continue to fly away.
I'm going to fly to the city.
I'm
I'm just trying to get
leave.
distance because until we see if he can do anything other than that, I can at least take the ranged attacks because they're force damage. I need distance, damn it.
I need distance, damn it.
Don't trigger me.
All right.
But that will be everything then.
Okay. And with that being Flair's turn, Calic, what do, brother?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action first
Okay.
and summon the Echo.
Okay.
About still within the circle of the Guardian, probably 2 blocks above me.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, that's the spirit guardians. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
his
was gonna say,
spirit
what is the,
guardians.
I was gonna say, what the
Okay.
fuck is so cool with the coin thing? I was like, what's happening
That's
now?
his spirit guardians.
That's his
Spirit
spirit guardians, guys.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen. Okay, where are you putting the echo?
2
Okay.
blocks above me.
Okay.
2 blocks. 2 blocks away.
2 blocks
2
away.
blocks away. Calic's gonna look at X and be like, "Sorry for this, Tin Man." And he's just gonna pull out his pistols and just start unloading.
All right.
Unload.
Roll.
For the ease of time, what we'll do is
Time.
we can roll, instead of you rolling for each 6 shots, we can roll 3, and then if you succeed, you'll just get 2 of them automatically. It's however you want to do it, ultimately.
Okay. Let's see.
If you don't want to roll 6 to hits all at once.
First one is 34.
That's it.
That's a hit.
Okay. Second one. That's a nat 20.
Ayo!
That's a hit.
That's definitely
So
a
it
hit.
begins.
So
He's
it
anything but
begins.
consistent.
Nice. And last one.
That one.
That is a 31.
Oh, wait,
That's a hit.
hold on, I gotta do the thing.
Doing the thing.
Do the thing.
Yay, okay.
Right.
It's for the recording. But anyway,
Yeah, it's for the recording, no one else.
it's for the recording and no one else.
That's for Kiana later.
Yeah.
Oh, bullet number 5. Or
Mhm.
4, I mean. 29.
That's a hit.
So far, so good.
Bullet number 5. 32.
That's it.
That's a hit.
And last bullet.
The axis shirts.
That is a 30.
That hits.
That's a hit.
All 6 hits
All
with 1
6
crit.
hits with 1 crit. So do you want to
Roll that
roll?
damage.
Do you want to roll the non-crits and then roll the crit, or what
Yeah.
do you? Okay. Just because it'll be a
Right.
little bit easier.
First one. 25.
Okay.
Second one.
Mhm.
16.
Oh, what kind of damage, by the way?
These are piercing.
Okay.
He wasn't lying about having green tips. Bring it on, you big metal bastard.
These pow pows bite.
Third one, 20.
Pow pow.
Pow pow.
Nice.
Okay. Hold on.
Fourth one, 21. Okay.
Are you rolling these on Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fifth one, 23.
All right. Let's get the calculator out, just because I don't feel like doing that much mental math at the moment.
Mhm.
Okay, so far that is a
Yeah.
total of 105 damage, plus the crit.
Which, how do we do the crit again?
So that's going to be an automatic 10 points, plus whatever you're about to roll, and then plus the 15 for the bonus. So go ahead and roll the damage like you normally would, and then just add an additional
Okay.
10.
So 30.
All right. So 145 points of damage total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good go.
That's close to how much I took on my turn, on his turn.
Yeah.
What was the total on
Eh.
that?
I don't know. I went from 160 to 12.
Considerable.
Oof.
It was considerable.
Considerable.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Considerable.
Right.
So that's 142. Yeah.
And that's what happens when you focus down on one person.
And I think that is it for me.
148.
Okay. You don't want to potentially move?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
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 All right.
He's feeling safe from the Spirit Guardians.
He's feeling safe in the Spirit Guardians. Okay. And so that will be Calyx's turn.
Well, I mean, I have my echo up for a reason.
That's fair.
That too.
You could move the echo with your movement.
No, there's a reason my echo's just
Okay,
chilling there.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know why I started sounding like a parrot. I don't know. Anyway. That's just a suggestion. Okay, anyway. Back on track. So that is Calyx's turn. So we are going to go back to the top. And it's going to be Casey first because I'm a terrible Jaegerer.
So I'm bad at this.
I'm bad at this.
I'm bad at this. Okay. So Casey. What Casey gonna do?
Casey.
What Casey gonna do?
What he gonna do?
What he gonna do? What he gonna do? Let's see.
What you gonna do, mate?
Let me see. It's been a minute since I've looked at his sheet, so I don't remember what all he can actually do. Okay. You know what? Newt gave him a shiny new sword. He's gonna use his shiny new sword. So Casey is going to roll up like the big green badass that he is. And he is going to try to hit X with his shiny new sword. With his sorb.
His sorb.
His sorb. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's Sorb?
Well, babe, do you want to come see this?
Please tell me it's a
roll
good
that
thing.
one, or she rolled a net 20.
It's one or the other.
God, I
That's
hope it's
20.
the other.
It's a nat 20.
Fair enough.
Alright.
Is he smiting? Can he be smiting, please?
I mean, he's a warlock, so... Trust me, the sword does enough on its own. Because if anybody cares to remember how much damage the Dawn's Tooth does...
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's
How much does it do?
It's
I've never seen
15d10.
He's already gained 150
The
damage right
fuck?
there. One.
So
That's what I have
that's
in
already 150 damage. Plus whatever I'm about to roll.
Mm-hmm. And we just did what, 100, 140?
Sure.
Trick's gonna be so mad when he watches this video and
What am
sees
I
that
hearing?
Casey's first hit. Oh, that's the dice. So when I roll on Beyond, it's super laggy. So it sounds like there's a shit ton more dice than it actually is, I promise.
Yeah.
Apparently Draco finds it soothing sometimes.
I like the sound.
I didn't even know Beyond made noise or dice.
Oh yeah.
It does. But
Oh boy, does it.
And if you use the Thember Shard dice and you roll a nat 20, the dragon slides across the screen and eats the dice because he's a fat little
That's
fucker.
what roars on 20.
It also roars. And they learned very quickly to stop pointing out when they heard me roar when I rolled.
I said that.
I said they. I wasn't pointing you out.
No, I pointed it out. I'll take that.
Yeah, now though.
Because I get it. I can get if a DM wants to be completely fair and take the rules as is, but I don't want to take away the possibility of them being like, I don't want to murder them.
We can not immediately slaughter them right this particular second. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, we kind of. Dun, 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 dun.
All right. So that's Casey's first attack. Casey gets 2.
It's cool.
Right?
Casey gets
Wow.
Right here.
2. Level 20 Hexblade. He gets 2.
Mhm.
So much for one.
That's just the quick.
That is a 30 hits, correct?
Hello?
Scott?
Sorry. What was the question?
To Scott. Does a 30 hit?
Yes, okay, we hit.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be another 15d10.
Okay.
Well, this is also a legendary sword from an era long past that may or may not have been forged by a unicorn. And has, like, a lot of actual requirements for you to even be able to use it. Namely that you can't be in an evil alignment or it will actually hurt you to use the sword.
One of my players has a sword like that, pulled out of a stone.
Are they the new king now, or how does that work?
No, he's the new chief huntsman of a group that's like Bloodborne hunters.
Ah, okay. That works.
The silver sword.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so that is his attack actions. He's going to bonus action Eldritch Blast because he's a warlock, and what the fuck else is he going to do with his bonus action? Realistically speaking, what else is he going to do with his
Yeah, like
bonus
what else
action?
have you?
Okay. First beam. Go. That is a 19 plus 11, which I believe is 30. So that hits.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if the second one does. 15 plus 11, that is 26.
That will hit.
Okay. 17 plus 11, that hits. And then last one is a 12 plus 11, which is 23. which I believe still hits, doesn't it? Yeah. Yep. So that is the full 4d10. And Casey's Eldritch Blast. What does Casey's Eldritch Blast look like? His Eldritch Blast. I don't know. He hasn't really told me how he wants his Eldritch Blast to really look.
Insert detail here.
Yeah. Insert details here. His Eldritch Blast is a kind of like monochromatic spiral of various greens. And
That's
then
sick.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's gonna be the placeholder until he comes in and tells us otherwise. Okay, for a total of 16 points of force damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, what damage? That was flashing. Was it flashing for the sword?
No, for the sword it's radiant.
Okay.
Radiant.
Radiant.
Leviante.
Radiante. I don't know why I feel the need to go like ho 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 like I'm French after that.
Oh, Radiante.
Even though that's very clearly not a French accent.
Hon baguette.
Yeah, clearly not the right spot, but
You know what? Hey, we'll go for it. It's cool.
Radiante.
Ho ho me back.
Oh.
Alright.
you're a cleric. I want to make your job sound more important.
Damn, that's crazy. You're not wrong. Alright. So that is Casey's turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And
boy.
I believe I received a message stating that
A
X would like
massage?
a massage. I received a massage stating that X would like to use his legendary action.
Oh, great.
You can say it out loud,
Yes.
by the way.
Okay.
It won't be a
you can't-
mystery once
you
you do
can't
it.
just like be like, hey, I would do
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. X is going to do a thing.
Okay.
He's going to use a legendary action.
Okay.
He leap.
He leap. He
leap.
he do
He
big
leap, he jump.
Let's see.
He jump.
here. He do
Swear
big
to
jump.
God.
He do the jump.
Let's see.
What's he jumping?
Fucking nut.
What's he doing?
So it's
Question. Also, while you're doing this,
answer potentially.
when do I get a response?
Did you need a response?
Well,
Because
you know-
you just kind of called and started spazzing, and you didn't actually.
Well, you said I would.
I know.
If there
I
was
know
one.
you said I would. I know I said you would, but you also didn't really ask a question. You kind of were just like, "Help."
Yeah.
Yeah, but is there still a response?
You
Yes or
picked up the
no?
phone.
I don't-
Yeah, you picked up the
question
phone.
does not always mean that the question is not always the only
Yeah.
time you get a response.
So if you land right where my crosshair is, I don't know if you can see it, Scott, but if you land
Yeah.
right where my crosshair
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
that is
Oh boy.
the most effective area. You won't hit Flare
Alright.
because he's flying, but you'll still hit these three,
Mhm.
and you will be in the range for the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Okay.
He leap.
You leap.
He right here.
You leap. Fly.
He fly.
Okay.
He go boom.
You go boom.
All right. So
All right.
that is Reyna, Calic, and Sylvan all need to make a con save.
Okay.
On.
C.
Great.
Oh shoot! Does it go
C.
by? Oh shoot! Hold on. 'Cause
Con saves, everyone.
Con saves, everyone.
Oh
Everyone?
no.
Oh boy.
Oh
That's
no.
Actually, Casey would get caught in that too if we're going based off of your actual area. Yeah, Casey would also.
Wait,
go
is
in
that from the ground or is that just a different thing?
You're outside of the range. You're fine
Okay.
because you're 25 feet in the air, so you're fine.
Question: what stats does it go by if you're in wild shape?
Huh?
Like which one
Hey.
stats is mine and which one stats that it goes by wild shape?
Physical stats of the animal.
Okay. Yep. This is gonna fill me up. All right.
Okay.
So it would be the owl con.
Tragic. 17.
Okay, so that's 17 from Reyna. Next.
Don't want to say mine.
How bad?
You and a one.
What is it?
Please tell me you didn't roll a 1.
No, it
Please.
wasn't
Okay.
a 1.
Okay.
What'd you
Okay.
get?
A 2.
It was a 2.
Oh
For a
my
total of
god.
15.
I don't want to
Okay. All right,
I
so
don't wanna
17 from Reyna, 15 from Calic. Next.
Casey succeeded. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, then
I got
last.
14.
Okay, so with the exception of Casey, everyone fails.
Okay.
Now
He-
comes the next part.
Yeah. He will still take half damage because
Alright.
it is a half on a success.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Yeah, Casey will take half. Everyone else will take full.
I thought we were gonna be knocked out of wild shape for this. Oh.
I might be about to lose Spirit Guardian.
Hold on, loading.
You gotta make the save too for my thing.
Yeah, he'll make the save
what-
before I make you make the save for the con save for that. So
Appreciate it.
Okay. Here it comes.
What?
That says 15
yeah.
D10.
So everybody's taking 80 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh
except for
my
Casey who is taking
god.
40.
Oh my god.
except for Casey,
How
who is
much?
taking 40.
80?
80.
80.
Okay.
80 is a lot.
Well, let's see.
It
Subtract.
is a
It is
lot,
a
isn't it?
All right, how long do this? You said 80 damage?
80 damage.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
let me
80.
calculate
80
it.
damage.
Calculate this because I'm in wild
I'm
shape.
going to assume you're not an owl anymore.
Yeah, thank
Yeah, but she's got to
Alright.
figure out how
Okay,
much health she has left.
Okay, so
Yep.
subtract that to give her the HP. We're gonna give her that, and that's left with 41 damage. Left on Reyna.
Also, next, ever got your damage figured out?
Okay, 41 damage, please.
All right. Scott, while you're waiting for everybody else, would you mind making a save for
Okay, what is it doing?
Sylvan
What save
Spirit
is this?
Guns?
And it is a what?
Eco, what's the save for Spirit
Wisdom.
Kind of
Guardians?
save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Okay. What is your level? DC.
19.
Okay, he succeeds.
So you take half damage. Let me do it.
Okay.
You take 15 because that's half of 30.
All right. 15. What type?
Radiant.
Rating. Okay.
Let me see if I succeed concentration. I'm gonna guess I don't because this is. I think it's a DC 40.
Yeah, DC 40.
Unless you
Yeah.
nat 20 it, but you know, it's always
Unless you're
chance.
not 20. Yeah.
Oh. Come on, Warcat. Ah, you were so close, Warcaster. Okay, I did.
Okay.
So you also knocked out all my angels, so they looked very sad as they got crushed.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say they got
addition to that,
crushed. We could just say that they
okay,
flitter
so
off.
everyone, all right, is damage figured out then?
I think damage is figured out.
Yeah, I think damage is good.
Okay, so all those of you that failed to save are also prone.
Hooray!
Fantastic.
Oh, brilliant.
Noted.
Claire, did you account for your reduced flight speed?
He did.
Yes, I did.
He did.
I'm just
I think I'm
asking. I'm not
stupid.
accusing. I'm just asking. No, I
I
just
said
want to make
50.
sure. You could be closer to the party. I want you to join us.
I said 50
We're all having so
when
much
I
fun.
flew.
We're having so much fun over here. Where the monster is.
I'm going to teleport 500 feet away.
I want to teleport 500
I
feet
mean, that's
away.
what I'm about ready to do.
Because fuck
Like,
this.
I'm gonna
Like-
fly back to the temple
Claire,
and check on Core.
I could do that
Well,
too.
that's
Just
what I'm ready to
teleport.
do.
my girlfriend.
Like,
Come right behind. So
Claire,
so Claire.
like that's what I'm about ready
Don't
to
test
do.
me, bro. I can teleport where I want.
Don't test me. I'll
I
do
mean,
it.
of
I've been
course
there
you
before.
can.
I'll go.
I will fucking leave.
I'll fucking leave.
Teleport to the fucking dream. Like, this is safer. I know this is safer.
Yeah, D&D Australia is safer, definitely. All right. Well, on the plus side, it is Raina's turn.
Get up.
Right now.
I'm just gonna I'm just like looking over,
But
looking
it's
over at
Raina's
Claire.
turn? Was that a legendary action?
It was
Yeah,
a
that was his
legendary
Yeah, it
action.
was.
It was a legendary.
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
know.
say. Like, I'm just gonna look up at Claire. I'm just like, what do we do? Like, wait,
Well, y'all are
I
doing
don't
y'all are
know.
doing damage to him.
okay.
Crafter didn't say anything to me, so I don't know what to do.
You did just kind of scream at her. You didn't really wait for a response.
I was
To be
told there
fair,
would
to
be
be fair,
time for response.
it's also Grafta, and Grafta does not always verbally respond to things.
I was just told that there could be a response. Didn't matter what I said.
She is Goblin. You have to remember, she is Goblin.
That one.
Okay. All right. So I usually have my action. No, I have my action. I have my speed to get up. Boom.
Yes.
Yeah, half your speed to get up.
Half speed to get up. So you still have half of your movement that you can use. You have your action, your bonus action. He's like right in your fucking face, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
The grill.
Long. We'll figure that out in a minute. I have an idea.
I have an idea.
We have an idea.
Raina's gonna leave.
Raina is gonna teleport.
I mean, to be fair, I am going to teleport away from him just because I don't want to be in his proximity. But
Now I understand why my dad didn't want me to leave.
Now I understand why
Come
my
home,
dad
son.
wanted
Don't
me
get
to
eaten
come
by a
home.
monster.
You know, adventuring is just not for me.
The party
Well, fuck
relies on me
this.
for heals? Goddamn, that's crazy.
to time when is a problem.
So you know what? Fuck this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Mm-hmm.
Any good destruction.
I like how no one has tried to communicate with him at all yet.
In what way?
No one has said anything other than screaming.
I mean, it kind of
It's, yeah, let's get the rat, guys. Oh, shit. Blam, 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 blam.
Oh fuck! I will say that if considering that in our discussion over the week, you mentioned how we're treating this different than Core. Core didn't also try and fuck us up this bed.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean,
right.
I'm going to say Core did kill you.
That's different.
That's
That's in place
different.
over multiple turns. You almost did it in
So
one.
you doing this in all one action.
You literally focused me down completely. That's entirely different. It's not even first. We're only in the second round.
In fairness, you are the closest person.
Right.
It was Sylvan until he was moved.
And to be fair,
So
Sylvan
I would have
probably
gotten
went
that too.
more likely you're the
You were
closest thing
immediately
in front of you.
relieved.
And let's face it, if he did, I think Sylvan went down.
Yeah, once again,
Oh, I
closest
would've.
person, which ended up being Claire.
Because mind you, Claire survived with 12 HP left at 160.
I also
You were
blocked
148.
one
bro.
hit purely because of shield. There was one less hit.
One less hit.
Still almost went down. If that one had hit, I would be down.
Hmm.
Sorry, I'm like in debate right now. Okay. You know what? Sorry, and I'm taking 10,000 years. I like in severe debate running. I have two options to do. I'm just like weighing the options a little bit. Well, one option is, and I think Newt will yell at me, because Newt,
Well,
max animal is 12, right?
you can also summon stronger animals than just like a CR1. That's also
Yeah.
a thing that you could
Yeah,
do.
you could get something a little tougher.
In mind, that leap does 80
Yeah,
potentially.
yeah, I know. That's the catchy part about this. So
If anyone was wondering, that is not max damage.
If you summon anything too small, it will just die to that.
the problem, I know, but the problem is that I was trying to use the animals not necessarily for damage output, but for as a distraction.
Yeah, I know. Distraction doesn't work if he kills them all in one swoop.
I mean, try. You know,
No, that wouldn't happen. Come on.
That's why I'm mentioning HP, not
You're being
damage.
paranoid.
and
Use
mixed
a big
animals,
slot.
but the problem is the higher the age, the higher the challenge range with animals.
Yes, that's fine.
Either way, I can only summon challenge range through animals on space if similar we're having similar problems. So you know what? I guess we're doing this then. All right. I know I didn't. I know I did not want to do this because I said I don't want to kill him, but
Fuck that.
although we could kill him, challenge rating 10, not 10, challenge rating 30.
We
Yeah.
just watched him fucking maul Flare.
I mean, to be fair, Flare is still alive, so it was not a successful mauling, technically.
Barely.
I know, but barely.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
you don't
barely.
die from a mauling.
I'm gonna say
every
no.
time.
You can survive a fucking mauling.
Yeah, it's still a mauling.
You're just
I mean,
horrifically disfigured afterwards.
So, guys, don't worry. Next target is yet to be determined. We don't know where it's going.
Yeah,
We don't know. It could get worse.
it could get worse.
It could get worse.
He could turn around and maul
could get
Pallet while
better.
he's on the ground.
Yeah.
He might. He's prone.
Or Sylvan,
Oh, yeah.
who's also prone.
Oh wait
Yeah.
a minute! When you're prone, is that a crit?
No, he
Yeah.
has advantage on us.
Advantage.
And teach.
It's when you're knocked out that it's auto crit.
Yeah, when you're
Okay.
making death saves, that's when it's an auto crit because it takes out for 2 of your saves.
Okay.
And I will say, Calic might have the best HP in the party, but if he gets hit by more of that shit, he ain't gonna last very long.
I mean, I don't think anyone's gonna last this long, so I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm just like,
Deep breath. Listen to the tarot cards.
I think the tarot cards are saying we need healing.
Vitality and youthful spirit.
Vitality, youthful spirit, healing.
Medic.
Fucking sound like Genji from Overwatch over. I need healing.
I need healing.
I'm
Help
trying.
me.
Help
Help
me.
me.
Because I know you're up to it. So,
Let's make a joke. You don't actually have to focus on it right now.
Pineapples.
Pineapples, bitch. Pineapples.
Considering everyone except for me just took 80, so.
I know.
Well, Casey only took 40.
Except for Casey. Casey took 40. He's a special child.
Theoretically, so did Brain.
He's a special child.
And theoretically, so did Brain because it just the wild shape took half of it. So,
Yeah, she had a decent buffer.
mhm.
I was glad my echo was out of range for that.
Yeah, that's probably good.
For now.
So I don't have to burn
Wonderful
another
breed.
bonus action yet.
I don't know.
Now, question: how do saves work when you're prone?
How do saves
Hello?
work? You have disadvantage on
Yeah.
dex saves.
Ah,
I think
I
that's
think
the only
otherwise it
one
doesn't
that's
affect
affected.
anything else, yeah. Because Dex implies that you're moving, trying to move out of the way. Everything else is kind of just based on either pure physicality or it's a mental stat. So being knocked over doesn't affect how your brain works.
Alright.
Despite the pure panic in Kiana's everything at any point in time.
I don't know. I'm just like, this is the thing. I'm like, it's either conjure animals, I use it as a distraction, which, let's face it, he's going to kill them all in fucking full swing. There's conjure Fae, which will just give out damage input, and even if he tries to hit the Fae, it's not going to do shit because it's not really there.
Okay.
Or try to trap him in bubble fun time and just see if he makes the dex save.
I mean, you could try it.
mm-hmm. You try it.
You've got a decent spell DC, don't you?
19.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you do it, I can try and help you, which would be good because then my reaction resets on my turn. It's quite meta.
Mm-hmm. Or, either that, or I just had to do the old switcheroo. Use healing. Either that.
Is it?
Okay.
Is there a size limit on the bubble fun time?
There is not. This has already been discussed.
There's not.
There is
There's
no
no
Okay.
size limit. It is just so long as whether or not it makes the save.
Okay.
Which was this is 19.
That's why she tried to use it on core. It's just core beat the save.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm gonna have to
Okay.
send. Well, I'm going to have this idea that I don't. Sorry, just slow what you could please.
You're good.
Or just just cast healing spirit on the two who I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 is going to be attacked, and just hopefully you guys survive.
Ultimately, it is your call on whatever you would like to do.
Yep.
What fucking healing spirit. Alright. So hi Callie. So Raina, first thing Raina is gonna do, she's going to actions. I can get this ready. She's going to since bonus actions is considered regular actions. She's going to use hit and path and teleport 60 feet. Teleport.
Is on top of the greenhouse considered a spot?
I mean, it's a little out of the way.
Just mentioning that.
Yeah, so we're gonna teleport 60 feet to the left.
Raina has left the frame.
Raina has left frame, guys. She said exit stage left.
Exit stage.
And I'm out.
And she's gone.
And
It's gone.
If I stand over here, it won't see me.
And you guys
vision
laugh
is
when
based
I
off
flew
movement
away.
within like a certain range, right? So if I get far enough away, it won't see me.
All right.
Question: how far away is Raina total, by the way?
Okay, so
About 70 feet.
Okay, all right, just curious.
more did that probably. Lots of mistakes were made. No. No, it's too late now, man. I just thought of something. I'm gonna pause. I'm just like, just think of that. Hang on, that's just. And I'm going to cast Healing Spirit behind Calic and Sylvan.
Okay.
Let me see which one I'm going to cast it at. You know what? I'll cast it at level 6. So.
I assume there is a radius to Healing Spirit, or
The area is 5 feet. I think it's a cube.
a cube.
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 Yep.
Unleash the cube.
You want to put it right here so it'll hit both of
Yes.
them, or okay?
Yeah, both of them right there.
Power of the healing cube.
The healing cube. It's
The
like the
healing
companion
cube.
cube from Portal, but it heals you.
Mm-mm.
You come from to shoot the wound. For this, 5d6.
Yay.
Okay. Go
Not
ahead.
much, but
Hey, they'll
Yay.
take it.
not much,
I'll
but
take
at
it.
least it means you probably won't die.
All right. Go ahead
But
and roll that, Kiana.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. I gotta see how this works. Until the spell ends, wherever you or creature can see move into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to heal 1d6, or in this case 5d6. No action required. So, all right. Oh.
Okay.
All right. So it has when you move into the sphere for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So wait, even though it's not their turn, can they still get healed or?
Let's see here. Let me see the spell. Give me a second.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, quite.
I know everybody says I'm a good DM, but that doesn't mean I remember everything.
It's a lot to remember.
It's a fucking shit ton.
There's so much.
I will say, technically, because of the wording of the spell, you do see the both of them have, in one way, form, or function, entered the radius. So,
Sorry, sorry, what was that? Can you repeat that one again? Because I was away from phone.
you're fine. What I was saying is, based off the wording of the spell, technically speaking, you can see two creatures that have, in some way, form, or fashion, entered the radius of the spell.
Okay, that works.
Yep.
Alright, so 5d6, I'm just gonna do it on here. 18 kidding.
Every little bit helps. No one cannot say that I am not a benevolent god.
Yes. Quite.
18 health.
Okay.
Eco, I don't know why, but I feel that goat on like a spiritual level.
All right. Who's ready for round 2?
Lick my ass.
Now, hold on. Was that her whole turn?
Is that your whole turn?
Did you move action, bonus action?
That was my action bonus action, yes.
You still have half your movement.
Didn't
In
case you wanted to run further away.
You know what? Yes. You know what? Fuck this.
She's like, I can run away.
Okay.
How much?
When I said it, I was
The
joking.
healer has left the battlefield.
How much?
Nah, just aside.
Yep, Reyna is no longer in combat. She's
She
on a
said,
beach
"Fuck
sipping
this
fucking Mai
shit."
Tais.
She said, "Fuck
no
this
worries.
shit, I'm out."
But no worries. I'm staying put. So.
Okay. All right. Then in that case,
However,
yes, it is. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, there's not a free action.
That
What?
depends. What are you wanting to do for a free action?
I'm just like, I mean, one of course private, but you know, but no,
Crying
the
is
thing
a free action.
No, okay, so I'm
Free
pretty
action.
sure you got to use your free action for something to do in the game.
Oh no, Reyna is also crying. Don't get me wrong.
That's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, you can use that as a free action.
Yeah,
You
so
can,
yes.
you can scream at him as a free action.
Uh,
That's fine.
Like,
Just fucking stop.
fucking stop!
This is some
We're
bullshit.
friends,
Okay,
not
and
food.
are
I'm
you
just a
screaming
child.
this in common? Are you what are you screaming this in?
Yeah, what language are you saying it in? This is throwing her for a loop. She wasn't expecting this question.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll say in Sylvan.
All right, so you're saying exactly what in Sylvan?
It's like, X, why are you doing this?
Hold on, he's got to go to the translator.
I was waiting for him to be like, oh, so you just hear, sorry, the person you're trying to reach is not available right now.
We're
Please take a
sorry.
message after the.
The call you've attempted. The person you are trying to call is. Oh fuck! What is it? Is not available, or their phone is no longer in service. If you feel that you've reached this, or if you feel you've received this message in error, please hang up and try your call again. Fuck! I used to be good at that.
I don't know if I heard one of those languages and they were flubbing throughout the.
Shut the fuck up.
What they were saying. No, it'd be great.
It would.
I said I used to be
I
good.
can't-
Okay.
Like, I can't tell this is cleverly placed AI or someone actually did this.
I would 100%, if I could do it like perfectly, I would make that my voicemail.
I would just like to mention she would say this in common, but she's just like so fucking like upset. She's because usually I kind of figure she's angry. She yells and so.
Bubblegum swirl ice cream. That's great.
It's horrible.
I mean, it's great though, cause it fits.
This is not like quoting Salt Trap. Sorry, but the person you're trying to call is currently unavailable because I may have put him in a soul trap.
Let's put it this way. So then you'll
It's a
probably
great song, though.
learn about
Great song.
Randall. When she's upset and when she's ready to argue with you, she'll like to do it in Sylvan just because it's hilarious.
She'll probably do it in Sylvan because it's fucking hilarious. Like, that's the reason she actually argues in Sylvan, is because she thinks it's funny. She doesn't stay she doesn't stay angry for very long.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, just imagine it. Just when she
There it is.
It's the same thing you put in the notes.
There it is.
Yep. Well, there it is.
Well, two of us know what that
Mhm.
says.
Two of us know what that says.
Huh?
Now, I'm going to tell you this because it is important. That translator is extraordinarily finicky. So if you have any spaces in the wrong places or any punctuation in the wrong places, it may say something completely different.
You
Yeah.
say that like I'm not a
Changes it.
stickler for typing things correctly.
Well,
Okay.
me and
You
Kiana
better
already
fucking
know what you're saying,
believe
so it's
I
fine.
typed it
that's
exactly
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
way.
Guys,
Okay, now question.
Draco's like, I'm
Claire.
anal.
Did you forget
Does
I'm a
Claire
fucking
know this?
perfectionist?
Oh, no, I know that. But would Flair understand?
Earrings.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Translator.
It does
Yep.
have the earrings in, and it is an active verb.
Translators.
True.
so you're saying, did you
Passive
say something
translation.
deserved?
I was
Did you say
literally about to
something
also say,
deserved?
hey, by
Talking
the
to
way,
you, so-
Now,
do we know what
okay,
that means?
question.
Because we're all wearing translating earrings.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, question about that is X is still working?
No, X
Is
is
his
not still
translating?
working.
It's
So-
translating for the person wearing it, not the one speaking.
So in other news, if you try to talk to him in common, he's not gonna.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So
I get that, but I'm specifying we would know
X
because
knows common.
they would work for Sylvan.
He may not right now, but as a general
I mean,
rule,
for
normally,
him
X knows
talking,
common.
we would understand it.
Yeah.
Also, I thought they translated it to your quote base language.
They do. It does translate to your base language.
Uh-huh.
But X knows multiple languages normally. But
Yeah.
once again, this is not a normal situation.
Okay.
told you.
But yeah, so no, everyone understands
Mhm.
what you're saying.
Mhm.
Regardless, though.
Does anyone understand what X said?
So what is it?
Did you say something dessert? Talking food is new. And then they're gonna get
yeah,
eaten.
that's what it says.
And on the news, you guys are gonna get fucked.
By the way, yes, I did get that exact translation. But thanks for questioning my ability to type.
I'm not questioning your ability. I'm questioning the fucking translator.
That's true.
That's fair. But I
Because
made
remember,
sure.
I tried to do it on the phone initially. For some reason, it didn't want to function right.
I did spend a good couple hours that morning being like, the fuck? Did I throw in the different words into Google Translate, trying unscramblers? Like I tried before you gave me the link to the translator.
I mean,
thought it was a legit
figured
puzzle, not just
because
a straight translation.
No, it's a straight translation.
if you want a legit puzzle, I will make one next time.
Yeah, we'll do a puzzle for you next time, buddy. I promise.
Sure fucking hope there's not a
Puzzles.
next time to this.
Well, okay.
That's why.
I don't mean in
that's
this
why-
particular situation.
That's why I
Not
added the
necessarily
note of
this
if this is a
exact
cipher
situation.
puzzle, I need the key to solve this.
I need my Dick Tracy's encrypting device.
Because that's how ciphers work. If you don't know what the key is, you can't solve it. You have to like throw in
Yeah.
a lot
I
of
need my
base ones that
decryption
are
ring.
known.
Got it
Base
from a
one,
Cracker
yeah.
Jack box.
Ring.
That is the idea.
All right.
I like puzzles. We haven't had puzzles.
I know we haven't had puzzles in a while. I'll get you some new puzzles. I promise.
Okay, there. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
He was asking.
But otherwise, X tis our turn.
Yay.
No.
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 There's like 2 people I know that will get that, and at least one of them's not here.
I mean, I know it's Studio Ghibli.
Actually,
All
it's
right.
this guy I referenced.
So
Oh, well.
it is now time to determine the target. So I'm going to roll the targeting dice.
I'm gonna stick with Studio Ghibli because it makes me feel better about myself.
Okay, I have some bad news for one of you.
By any chance, is it the lion that's currently laying on his ass?
You would be interested to learn that it isn't.
Oh, thank God.
So,
Swear
okay,
to God.
without
I
saying
swear
who
to
it is,
fucking
hold
God.
on.
I mean,
Don't say
damn.
who it is. Tell me what number you rolled.
I rolled a 3 and a 6.
Mm,
I bet it's Flare again, isn't it?
6 feels like a flare number.
It's probably me.
Well, I liked living, but okay.
Boy, I like living.
All right, buddy. So do you want to like inch closer? What do you want to do?
Yes, I would like to inch closer.
Okay, cool.
Where does it go?
Is that close enough, or do you want to be closer?
Oh, it's Sylvan.
Just right up in there.
Okay.
All right, and the assault begins.
Okay.
And the assault begins.
So here comes the first blood claw, and that's an advantage. Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
Because he's prone. Just remember, you guys can be brought back. It's okay.
Does a 41 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you believe
That
me
is a
if I
crit.
said no?
And guess what? No, it's not, because I'm throwing my fucking echo in front of it.
Oh,
That's something I can just do.
Oh. So the echo's gonna take it?
Okay, so
Yep, Echo's taking it. It doesn't matter what you roll, the Echo just dies because it's
Mr.
only got
President.
1 HP.
Oh, thank God.
okay, fair enough. All right.
I heard
That's
the
the
word
first
crit,
one.
and I was like, that's what I was waiting on, baby.
No,
It's
Mr.
like,
President.
no! Mr. President, no!
Here comes the next one. Oh, okay.
Isn't
I
it?
could roll the second one, but it is a nat 20.
damn it.
I'm gonna use my luck blade to force you to reroll.
Oh.
Okay. Force reroll.
Off claps.
Okay. The reroll has been forced. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
But it's not a
Better
crit.
than a crit.
It is not
It's
a crit.
But it is not a crit.
Better than a crit.
Thank God.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, and then right. It's loading. Hold on.
Loading. Loading.
All right, so that's 26. Slashing.
Okay.
Okay.
Your movement is reduced by 10.
26, you said?
And
26.
yes,
26.
26.
God, why that take so much? Fuck.
And then here comes the next one. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
So I'm going to assume that a 25 hits.
Yes.
Okay. So then back to the other one. Loading.
Loading.
I swear the processing power gets better. Eventually.
Eventually. At some point.
And that will be 62 bludgeoning.
Okay. I'm down.
He's down.
I also
Sylvan's
need a
unconscious?
save for the first.
Yes.
Yeah, I also need a con save before that, technically.
Does it matter?
Sure.
It's an actual question, by the way. I'm not being coy.
That's a 19 on
I mean,
con.
it's
It's irrelevant.
okay. So all right. That would still be a fail, but you are down, so incapacitated won't matter too much.
Yeah, he's already dead.
Yeah, he's already incapacitated.
That's why I asked if it
Yeah,
matters. So
yeah.
it's an effect that won't change anything because he's already down. Then there's no point, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to the guy on the ground next to him.
Okay.
You bastard.
I mean, you are conveniently right there.
Next turn,
No,
please.
I know.
Here come the blasts.
Eat my ass.
All right, does a 40 hit?
Yes, it fucking hits.
Okay.
Did you 40 hit?
40 hit. How about a 32?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay, 31.
I love you, but I hate you.
All right, and last one. All right. That's going to be a 39.
Jesus Christ.
What's icing? Like, my God.
Those are all the 2 hits, right? Not the actual damage, right?
Yeah, that's the
That's
2
not the
hit.
damage, that's just hits.
Okay.
I'm saying, what's
Remember
the
correctly,
plus to this?
the bolts don't do a lot by themselves.
No, it's only like 1d10.
Yeah, it's
That's
gonna be
a
4 of them,
10,
but again, they don't do a whole lot.
True.
a 9, and an 8.
So 9 and 8.
10, 6, 9, 8. It's all force damage if that matters.
Yep, I'm not immune or resistant to anything.
33 total.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
still,
And
I'm still hanging in there, guys.
You still
all right,
have
so
a majority of your movement.
I do. You said Dex would be a disadvantage while you're down.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you bitch.
All right. I think I'll call that a day.
For now.
Oh, yeah, I'll call that a day. For now.
For now.
For now.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Productive turn, I'd say.
Productive turn.
All right.
Next.
So it's Sylvan's turn, and with the
Healing spirit.
you do technically get to heal because it is the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Coming up. 17 HP.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hold up. How do I put this in? 17?
Do you require assistance?
No,
Oh,
I got it. I have it.
Okay.
Sylvan's gonna get up with his sword like he's a dying knight.
Okay. Fair.
You know what? Can I attempt intimidation as a free action?
You don't want to do that.
You know what? Sure. Give it a whirl. Give her
Go for
a shot. Give her a
Okay,
ship shot.
he's gonna look up at X with those glowing yellow eyes, and he's going to say, in Celestial, X, you can either stand down or we will put you down.
Okay, and what save was that?
It won't be a save.
I gotta roll.
Oh, okay.
That is a 28.
20. I still did not hear you.
28. I don't know.
28.
It's
Okay.
it's a intimidation thing.
Okay. Counter roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going to.
I
Do I
mean,
counter roll that or?
not really. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Eh?
Honey?
He doesn't have to roll.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
He doesn't have to roll against
Alright.
an intimidation.
All right.
He immune?
All I'm saying is he doesn't have to roll. I'm not saying anything else.
Any visual
Fair
effect?
No.
Oh god, I feel sick to my stomach.
Okay.
How big would you say X is? Like dimensionally?
Big.
L- quite large, quite big. Um,
Would you say he's bigger than a 20 by 20 square?
no, he's taking up a 15 by 15 right now.
Okay. I'm going to cast Force Cage on him. This is
Okay.
no save.
Okay.
He's inside of it.
Okay. Does it have to be a 20
So
by
he
20?
is surrounded by an immobile, invisible, cube-shaped prison in the shape of a cage.
Cube.
It has bars that are half an inch apart.
The power of the cube.
Do you want to put it here so that you guys aren't in it, or?
I don't want to be inside the cage with him now.
No.
That's
would
why I was
prefer
asking.
To not.
I'm not locked
Party
in here
leader.
with you. You're locked in here with me.
A creature
Yeah,
inside
why
the
not do
cage
that?
cannot leave it by non-magical means. And if they try to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, they must first make a charisma save.
Okay. X is in cage.
Okay, now with my bonus action, I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do. Could I do mass heal word?
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Isn't healing word a bonus action one? One of them
Healing
is.
word
It's either
is.
healing
I
word
mean,
or
healing word normally,
your-
like the normal healing word
Yeah.
is. I don't think mass healing word is a low enough level to be counted as a
a
bonus
mass.
action.
Oh, okay. So it's like. Okay,
Well, what
I
does it
didn't
matter?
know
It's
'cause
about
Well,
said
whether it
does
bonus
it
says.
say
action.
in the spell that you can use it as a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action spell.
Oh,
That's
then
what I
yeah,
asked. Does it say it's a bonus action?
Go the fuck
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Level doesn't
Go
matter.
off,
It's
King.
about whether
Yeah,
the
it
spell
says
says
that.
so.
Okay, cool.
I was like, am I going crazy?
I'm going to cast it at 5th level. Let me choose. I'm going to. Are all of us within 60 feet of me?
Except for
Not
Raina.
all of us.
Except for
Yeah.
Raina.
Yeah.
Raina
Oh,
said,
well.
fuck y'all.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
she just
target
left.
everyone excluding X and Reina.
Okay.
They're going to get. Hold up, let me do the
It's
math.
good. You guys need it more than I do.
Yeah, Raina's in another time zone.
I just want to get from the edge.
They all heal 17.
All right.
Hey, at least I got you healing spirit, because I think without that, I think you guys would just went down right there and then, so.
Love you for that.
Honestly, all that panic, and
I'm gonna stand up from prone. I don't know if I specified that.
You
I
did.
thought it was sort of implied.
You did.
Okay. Gosh, I would have like, I have no movement actually because you reduced my movement. I believe.
Yeah, he reduced it by
Yep.
10, and then half of whatever you had left was just spent standing up, so then you would have whatever you have left.
How do I have it? Because I have 35.
You round it to the nearest 5. So
Up or down?
you'd have 15.
Okay, so yeah, and then I had 10 less than 35, so I have 5 movement.
So you had okay. So you originally had 35. Minus 10 is 25. And then you would have that.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
Yeah.
have 15.
Oh, okay.
Would it be like 12 or 13?
No, we're doing 15 because we keep it in the 5s because it's easier.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So,
Otherwise, it's annoying
is
as
that
fuck.
healing spirit between me and Calic?
It's behind you.
Yes, it's right there. Right there.
I'm gonna go to that square that's diagonal left to me. That's above Calic.
Okay.
And I don't think he can attack me through force cage. I would hope not.
Well, let's see.
Fuck you mean? Let's see.
I mean, let's see. That's what I mean by let's see.
Oh.
Let's go.
Because it's important to note if he can either do an opportunity attack on Sylvan or if you guys are able to attack each other through the cage. Might be important information.
Yeah, it's about the cage.
Okay,
Yeah.
to be fair, it is. I didn't put him in the one that's like a glass cube, like where it's impenetrable. He's inside the one that's like a cage because it's bigger.
Yeah.
So technically, there are like open spaces of like a half-inch width. So maybe
yeah,
like range attack would work.
technically, yeah. So yeah, you guys can attack through it, and so unfortunately, can he?
Okay.
So that would mean he procs an opportunity to attack, right?
I mean, he did leave melee distance.
So he doesn't
Okay,
have reach,
opportunity.
by the way.
Yeah, if his melee is only 5 feet. Assuming it is, obviously, but still.
Actually, good point. His melee is actually 10 feet, so you're actually still within melee range. So that wouldn't be an opportunity attack, so you're good.
Oh, okay.
Good to know. Good to know. That's gonna end my turn. Do I have more movement? I have 15, right? That was
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, you moved like 5.
Yeah, you move 5, so you have 10 more.
You know what? I'll risk getting out of his melee. I'm gonna move.
You sure about that?
Okay. Where do you want to go?
Just 5 feet up on the map. Just one square out.
Okay. I mean, you do have another 5 feet past that, if you wanted.
No, I want to stay a little close to the healing.
Okay. Just so you can, like, step in it real quick if you need to?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, Scott, go ahead and take a opportunity attack.
Okay. The previously mentioned thing. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
Also,
See,
you remember this one's not opportunity, right? Not advantage,
seem
right?
to work.
Oh, God. Okay, silvery barbs. Yeah, he... Fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so that's a 32 to hit.
Okay. Not a crit,
Okay, that'll still hit me. It's worth mentioning my spell is not concentration, so he can't.
Yeah, no, I did see
Next
there
one.
that wasn't.
All right. Next one's 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's an opportunity attack. You only need roll 1, right?
Yeah, only one. It's not multi.
It's an Eldritch
It's not
Blast.
multi-attack.
It's an Eldritch Blast.
Oh, you still have Warcaster?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a
Fuck
31 to
me.
hit.
All right. That'll hit me.
And that last one's a nat 20.
Okay, well, I can't
Yeah,
stop
fine.
that. How are you getting so
Okay, so
many
that's-
Anybody else
warnings?
have a way to stop that?
He doesn't normally.
He doesn't normally. This is
happens
very.
all the time.
There's another one.
This happens all the time where we'll do combat and someone will be rolling really badly, and then during combat they just fucking go off.
I don't
I mean-
suppose I can use inspiration against someone.
Do you have an inspiration?
I have 3.
Oh,
according
Yeah,
to
that's
lucky
my-
right, you do. Um,
Do you have lucky
I
points?
mean, no one else fucking uses it. You know, go for it. Absolutely. Use it.
Okay.
Fucking somebody use it.
What?
She has
Okay, so
lucky.
that's 7, 9, 6, and 5 force damage.
7.
9
6.
and 5.
Okay. I'm not down, so I'm away. I'm cool with that.
Winner, winner.
Chicken dinner.
Okay. But
question
that
about
is
this.
the end of Sylvan's turn then?
Yeah, that is.
Gonna take a legendary action.
Okay. Keep in mind you cannot exit the cage, so that is the
Cannot
only.
exit the cage.
Yeah, can't exit the
Cannot
cage. You're stuck in the little pink square.
Exit cage.
So a slam in place.
Can he jump high enough?
Does he have room to jump for that?
I mean, it does say that it is a cube prison, so I assume there is a top to it that he also cannot leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So based off of the wording of the spell, I was going to assume that it does also have a top, so he cannot just jump out.
It can't jump out.
Yeah, can't jump out. Has to
No.
stay inside cube.
Imagine if that was actually a thing and it didn't have a ceiling. That would be crazy.
Then that would be
Impenetrable,
crazy.
unless you can fly.
Awful.
It
What
would
the
make
point of
it
that being?
crazier
Such
because
a
the
useless spell.
traditions it
They
specifically
do
says
exist.
you cannot leave by non-magical means, but there's no ceiling.
There's no
What?
ceiling.
Right?
That would make
That's just
no
to fuck with
sense.
you.
Naughty the fuck?
That's the main reason. I'm like, of course, it has a ceiling. It says you can't leave.
All right. So everybody within 20 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to need a Constitution save.
Dumping the whole load.
Is this in general or people
Yes,
touching
yes.
the ground?
You are outside of the range. You're fine.
Okay.
And
Come on.
very
What?
20
janky
feet, you're
physics
fine.
question.
Yeah.
If Force Cage is invulnerable, would it actually transfer force into the ground to hurt us?
Huh.
Because it's immobile and invulnerable. And he'd be hitting the bottom of the cage.
He would be hitting the bottom of the cage. That is true. Hmm. I mean, you make a compelling argument. I will say that is a compelling argument.
Mm-mm.
You know what? Sure. You've already gotten to blow the whole load at least once, so you have gotten to see how that experience went. So yeah,
Okay.
Scott, you've got 2 other options you can still do.
All right. How about number 2?
All right, we'll do number 2 then.
We'll get out of that.
I just.
I'm going to target that one creature that put me in a cage.
Okay.
The one creature.
Just the one.
I'm gonna target the lamb chops that put me in the cage.
Okay. Yeah, fair. Fair enough.
Need a dex save.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
What I do to be a monk? That's a 26.
That passes.
Yeah, that passes.
Nice.
So nothing happens, right?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happened. Oh, thank God.
Nothing happens.
Oh, thank goodness.
So you're fine. You
What
live.
did I dodge? Can I get the visual?
Yes. So a bunch of spectral claws start kind of like reaching up out of the ground, trying to like grab at you, but you just kind of like step out of the way for each one.
Mm.
Good.
Ooh. Oh.
You would have been restrained, but you are not restrained.
Very nice.
Congratulations. Okay. Flare.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do, buddy?
That's a good fucking question.
We can't have two of you be super indecisive right now. Like
I mean, I was
you
not
to,
expecting.
I love
was
you to
not
death,
expecting
but please don't.
Look, I was not expecting this at all. Like, what the fuck?
I don't want to
My
hear it
goddamn.
unless I'm in the next country over.
And see,
Raina's
I'm
a
Raina's
turn
like,
away from
"What?"
going back to Andwy. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
like,
Heard Handwise is really nice this time of year. Bitch, it's gone.
Let me read
I'm
this
just
feature
like,
real
I'm just at all. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, he's putting us down in one sweep.
I don't need this. She wasn't ready.
You like that, Minnie? Like, I hate to say it, I think the Avatar of the Hunger wasn't so bad. Like, holy Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie. The bonuses and stuff were. I actually just tweaked it to be a little bit easier on you. So take that how you will.
Thoughts and options.
If anyone was wondering what the coin flip was, it was to determine what this would be.
Yeah.
There's a coin flip?
Yeah, there was a coin flip.
That was accurate.
I don't think Draco was here for the coin flip, but yeah, there was a coin flip.
If that was the last 2 days,
Yeah.
well, specifically 2 days
No,
ago,
it was a
no.
while ago.
That was like 2 weeks ago, at
It
least.
was like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just...
You don't come still.
I don't remember that.
I'll try a thing and then try another thing.
Okay, sounds awesome. What is the thing that you want to try?
Yeah. First thing I shall try is I will try and cast a suggestion.
Okay.
That is Wiz save throw 24.
Oh, let me go ahead and roll.
Okay. Rolling. Get those dice are rolling.
Rolling. That's a 28.
Okay. It don't work.
Okay. Well, out of curiosity, because you did say you were going to at least attempt it, what do you say to attempt to churn?
Lie
what do you say that
down
doesn't
and
work?
stay still for 8 hours.
You actually fucking tried it.
Oh, he can't leave the cage. And I have to make sure. I have to make sure I specify a duration, because if you can finish it sooner than that, it just stops.
That's great.
So I have to give him a thing to do that either takes as long as I feel like I need it to, or just tell him how long. The duration of suggestion is 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I said, just lay there and do nothing for 8 hours, please.
I would
Is that
have
an
laughed
opportunity
hysterically
attack by
if I
chance?
would've-
No.
No.
Why the fuck would it do that?
You also already
reason.
got an opportunity attack.
That's also not how that
Fair
works. I'm also out of your melee range.
I appreciate your gumption, but no.
Okay.
All right, then. I'm going to try something else. What do I have to spend on this again? 2. Okay. I'm going to cast with the Quicken spell to make it a bonus action. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Try again.
It's another wisdom.
That's the same saving throw, but this is Wisdom 24 again.
Okay.
Okay.
We're fucking trying.
We're doing it.
Okay. So that is going to be
Uh-huh.
a 29 this time.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah, the monster doesn't really have a sense of humor. Out of curiosity, what was the joke?
Yeah, what's
have
the
to say a
joke that
joke?
he
The
did not
joke.
find funny?
Yes, you have to.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Tasha's Hideous Laughter,
You
man.
have to
I
tell.
didn't realize there was
You
a
gotta tell
joke
a
in-
joke.
That's the rule.
That's 100% the fucking rule. What do you mean?
I don't know about you, but this whole situation is looking a little cagey.
Hey, X,
At least
can you
someone.
tell
At
me
least I got
next?
someone. At least I got someone.
Okay,
Sylvan
you
groans.
you can't use me as a, at least I got. You said a pun. That's all you need to do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Alec takes his gun, puts it in his
What other
mouth,
kind of
pulls the
joke?
trigger.
Hey, X, knock, knock.
Claire cannot speak Sylvan, so he is just making noise.
Oh god, that's great. Hey X, knock knock.
Well, this is why it didn't work. How about that?
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fucking great. Okay. Whew. All right. You still have your movement.
I do. I will. I didn't use my teleport. I do have a 30-feet teleport. I'll just do that to be 30 feet away.
Okay. In what direction?
Just down.
You sure?
What do you mean on my shore?
Wait. Oh, sorry, Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah, as in cardinal direction, not height.
I was gonna say, wait, you're
I'm
going
about to say
down?
he's
Not
only
on the ground.
25 feet in the air. If he went 30 feet down to the
Yeah,
ground,
no.
he'd be underground.
I
and that
would
be a
go
problem.
5 under. I would be burying
He's diving
myself.
ground. He's diving to the ground.
Here, let me help you. Let me dig myself a hole.
let me just put myself in here. That's fine. Okay, I know it's an awkward angle for everybody watching on the Discord, but I'm doing this for the recording.
How long is the speed reduction?
The movement speed reduction.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up real quick. I'm pretty sure it is over.
Okay. If it's just a round, then yeah.
Yeah, I think it is just around. I'm going to double check just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
It is.
It is? Okay.
It is. Yeah, it's just around, so
Okay.
you're fine.
I will fly 60 feet west.
To the west.
So
Hey, Raina, what's up?
you're gonna just go over there with Raina after giving
Yeah,
her
hey,
a blast.
Raina, what's going on?
Shit.
Hey, it's pretty quiet over here. Wow.
I just imagine like Raina's just looking at this. I'm like, so what do we do? Like, do we just fuck him up?
I don't know. I called
It
Grafted. Didn't get anything.
The positioning of this is so awkward.
Can I freely tell if I'm getting her in his glance? So I can have a reason to respond to her, like a what the fuck?
Okay. Well, right now your token is behind metal, so you're just gonna have to deal with that on the recording. I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, you can absolutely.
Right, I don't know what to do. I called Grafted and I got no response.
I'm gonna say
After she answered the phone and I told her, she didn't say anything.
I mean, I don't want to. Like I said, I don't know. We can do this like core. That's the thing. This is more brutal than core. I'm sorry.
He sounds confused, but I don't know what we can do about that.
Okay. Uh, and if that is Flair's turn,
That's it.
Calic.
Yeah, it's my whole turn. I got nothing else.
Hooray.
I
I'm gonna
I
go
have
ahead and use
advice
half my
for
movement
Calic.
speed to stand up.
What was that, Eco?
I have advice for Calic.
Huh.
Don't shoot him in the ass. That's where his bomb is.
Oh.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Keep in mind he's currently facing you, so you'd have to walk around the cage to shoot him in the ass if you wanted to.
So you're good.
So you're fine.
Yeah,
So as long as you don't do that, you're good.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll go ahead and use half my movement to stand up.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Do I want to poke him with a stick? Or do I want to shoot him in the face?
Do I
mean,
want to
he
give him
is
more stick or more rope?
he is technically a giant animal in a cage at the moment, so it would potentially be more thematically correct to poke him with a stick. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, but it's a very sharp, pointy stick.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Down, boy.
Down, boy. Down.
Down. That's a bad X.
Put that down.
Put the cookie down.
Yeah. I'm
Put
gonna
the
go
flare
ahead and
down.
I'm gonna holster. Yeah, I'm gonna holster the pistols and for the first time ever unsheath a pistol's edge off my back.
Okay.
And
Go
this
ahead.
bitch is huge.
Is she big? She big girl. It's okay.
And I'm gonna start poking at him.
Okay. Go ahead. And roll.
Okay. First poke. Really? A 17.
Does not hit.
That's home miss.
That's better. 29.
That hits.
That's it.
Second one, or third one, I mean. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking face. It's gonna fucking happen. I'm gonna Kurt Cobain myself. I'm gonna fucking do it.
No.
Why?
Where the fuck's my 9
Come on,
at?
now,
That
baby.
shit is looking really tasty.
No.
No.
Oh, hold up.
I
Refrain.
just rolled a fucking 1.
Hold up. You have advantage on one of your things because I did silvery barbs.
There you
Okay,
go. You've
I'm
got
gonna
advantage.
Re-roll that one.
Reroll that one.
That wasn't any better. I rolled a fucking 2.
It's not a nat one.
Oh.
It could be so much worse.
Made it a total
So
of
much
14.
worse.
It could have been so much
Don't have it.
worse.
What's
You
with
saw
your
everyone.
twos?
You saw everyone run Del Shot Radar that one time, right?
Yeah, no, true. Yeah, shot it right in the fucking face.
Actually,
That
Chris will
one
give me.
accidentally jammed down between bars.
Got her right in the fucking mouth.
Whoops.
She got a new lip piercing after that.
Ouch.
What?
No, I see what she's worried.
Oh shoot. You still
Oh,
got healing
shoot.
spirit up. And
Oh,
you're still in
shoot.
you're still in healing spirit, so let me roll that for you.
Oh, Dizam.
It was yeah. And you got 18 health back, Calic.
You said 18?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll roll damage for the one fucking hit. But this is radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
57.
57. Okay.
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 And because I fucking can, guess what's happening?
Are you blowing your load?
Action surge.
He's blowing his load.
Action surge.
He's blowing his load.
I'm gonna poke him again.
All right, poke him again.
Poke
That is a 26.
Raina would be a drag queen.
it.
She totally would.
Cool. That's another nat 1.
Oh, that's definitely gonna miss. Unfortunately.
Did you have like
How bad is it?
abdominal
What's happening?
do this?
I don't fucking know.
I'm about to say don't.
What is?
And that's a 24.
What is this?
You're having abdominal, right?
Indomitable doesn't
Hey.
work like that. It works
That's a
on saving
throw.
throws.
Ah, okay, my bad. I did not know. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So does 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so I got 2 hits with it.
Babe, you have heroic inspiration.
Oh yeah, I do. Holy fuck.
Once again, people.
I didn't even realize it.
Rate your shit, please.
21.
Okay, it doesn't hit, but it's
That's gonna miss off. Yeah.
I still got to hit twice with this one.
Yeah, there you go. Do that damage.
58.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that both of them?
And-
Or...
No, here's the
Okay.
second one. 59.
Okay.
Technically, I could blow my load again.
Do you?
Because I have.
How much do you like blowing loads?
How much of a low blower do you think you are right now? Keep in mind, you did just get married and your wife is potentially pregnant.
That is true.
You have
Yeah.
loads to blow.
How much of a low
Yeah.
blower do you think you are?
Fuck it, I'm blowing both loads here.
Go for it, brother.
He's gonna fill her up.
He's gonna fill her up.
Do it. Do it. Do it now.
Okay,
Do it. Do it now.
that is a 22.
It does not hit.
Fuck it up.
For fuck's sake!
Is it another
Roll
nat one?
one.
Yes.
Are you rolling the same dice?
Fuck.
Yes.
Stop rolling that dice.
Quit.
I'm about to fucking
Quit.
throw it in the trash.
Stop.
We're gonna buy we're gonna get a dice jail.
There we go. That's better. That's a nat fucking 20.
Okay.
Get
some
fucked, you big metal bitch.
Are you talking to the dice or to X?
A little bit of both, okay?
I'm going through some shit, man.
Going through some shit right
Yeah,
now.
it's not the only one. It's not the only.
Well, here's the non-20. 65.
Okay.
And then I need to add 100 onto this one.
Yeah.
$156.
Okay. Habong.
Please tell me that did something, because if not, the party's about to be very angry.
Why?
did you do?
All right.
Because Abyssal Edge does something special.
No, I already told you the cage isn't. It's not gonna affect the cage.
Okay. Good.
The cage is unaffected by damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
Abyssal
does
Edge can cut through
specify-
anything.
It specifies that it is invulnerable to damage.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Specifically invulnerable to damage.
It's fine.
Thank God.
All right. So good news, bad news, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Good news is we're out of combat.
What?
Yeah, good news is
Did
we're
we
out
win?
of combat.
Uh-oh.
X's metal form just kind of like collapses into pieces, and it's just his little robot normal body in the middle of the cage. Bad news.
He's
Bad
He's
news
frozen.
is he's making death saves now.
Oh.
okay.
Stabilize him. Stabilize him.
Stabilize it, please.
Get in. Get in.
All right, make a first
Can we
save.
get in?
Yep,
Able to
make your
get in
first
the
save.
cage?
That's an at
Stabilize
one.
That's a nat 1. Okay, so that's 2 failed saves off the
Wait.
bat.
I have a legit question
Uh-huh.
about Force Cage. Can we go in?
No.
Does it stop? What
We're
happens?
going, no.
It has to be
It
dropped.
doesn't stop for an hour.
Yeah, it
but
doesn't
we
stop
could-
for an hour.
We could cast
Sorry to say,
heal word on him.
so I might have to.
Wait, or does someone spare the dying? Who has spare the dying?
No.
Does Casey not have it? I thought Casey had it.
There's Casey has Spirit of Dying.
Oh, let me check. He has a lot of spells. He may or may not have it. I don't fucking know.
I think I remember being there for the discussion. He might. It's a cantrip. By the way.
No, he does not.
No.
Damn it.
Oh.
I thought he paid that much.
Right up.
He
Uh,
would explode, right?
Do it.
okay, I'm following the summon core. I'm giving him 1 dice because I don't trust this.
I don't trust this.
So Reyna quickly casts Bone of the Summer Court, which I'm only getting 1 dice because let's fucking face it, I don't want to get it up.
Boom.
Skill. Actually,
Just roll it.
just roll a 1d6.
Yeah, roll it.
Boom. Boom.
It's 2 HP back.
Boom. Boom.
2 HP.
No one's gonna ask about the noise. Okay, that's fine.
No, I
I
thought you were
figured that was
just
a
waiting.
timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the timer.
No,
What's the?
no, it's a noise. There's a noise.
It's a
Uh,
noise.
Well,
Coming from
obviously.
X.
Where's the noise coming from?
It's coming from the fucking generator that's in his chest now.
Ah, shit.
This one would make the recommendation to potentially get out of the way for a second.
Okay. Out
Oh.
the way.
Are we still in?
No, I already
Oh,
said
okay,
we're
so
not
we
in
can just
combat
go.
anymore.
We're not in combat anymore. Run.
Wait, he's gonna blow?
Yeah.
He's small, right?
Yeah, no, he's normal size
I
now.
put him inside the smaller force cage that doesn't let anything out.
Okay, how small is the smaller force cage?
It's 10 foot by 10 foot.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
It doesn't let any force or matter exit its perimeter.
Ooh. Wait, will that? I guess I won't get an answer. Will that contain the blast?
I was about to say, would that contain a blast of pure ley weave energy?
I guess we're gonna find out.
Duck and roll.
It's better than just running.
Run.
I mean, you could also run.
Yeah,
That is a thing that you can
distance
do
from it
as
doesn't
well.
matter.
Well, remember it's not fully charged, so it's not going to be as big of a blast as it normally would.
Problem is we don't know how big it would be.
Yep.
So, run.
Run!
All right. So
I'll go on the Sunday storm running.
I'm going to go ahead and cut the map view because we're out of combat now, so don't really need
Okay.
it. Okay. So yes, you guys start taking off.
It blocks all spells into or out of the area. I don't know if it counts as a spell.
It's not technically a spell.
It is.
but
It is pure ley weave energy.
yeah, it is pure concentrated ley weave because he has to eat ley crystals to keep it charged.
While we are doing this, I'm going to go on the settings then. Conference call
Okay.
to anyone within the manor and us
Okay.
that I have connection to.
Okay. You've got 4 seconds. Say whatever you're about to say.
Emergency, get the cover, preferably away from the greenhouse. X is about to blow.
Right as you say that, there is a loud, forceful explosion. It is contained by the cage. I did roll. It was not as devastating as it could have been. So the cage holds it, but then immediately disintegrates.
Oh.
And X is left on the ground in about, let's see, how many pieces are you in, buddy? Let's see. I feel like a D10 is a good call for this. Do you, yeah?
Casey.
Casey, catch yourself right now.
That is 8 pieces. X is in 8 pieces.
Quick, catch the soul.
If he
Casey,
has
soul
the
cage.
soul.
Casey will dash over and very quickly try to catch the soul. However, it is going to be a roll. I'm tempted to just make this a standard luck roll. So that is probably what I'm going to do. And see if he's able to passively catch the soul.
Please.
It is particularly is a particularly different kind of. Oh wait, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, his Puncher's body somehow survived a blast that fizzled the force cage. Yeah, I get it.
Well, the force cage is
Yeah.
also magical energy, and if anything's going to be able to affect a invulnerable magical energy cage, it's going to be the actual energy of the ley weave itself. So
Fair.
he basically just EMP'd the cage.
Hmm.
So Casey, technically I rolled for Casey, but the luck roll was an 18 on a d20.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say that he is able to catch the soul in the soul cage.
Okay.
Okay.
So how X experiences everything that has just occurred over the past, we've apparently been recording for almost 2.5 hours. So how X basically has experienced everything is Rat explodes. from last session, Rat explodes. He looks up because, oh hey, that's weird, the moon's red. All of a sudden, he's kind of like dazed in a cage. He hurts a lot, which is a new experience for him. And then he stops experiencing things, and now he's in a cage again, but he doesn't have a physical form. Everyone has seen the Peter Pan, like the Tinkerbell being in the little tiny like cage that looks basically just like a lantern opening.
Yeah.
It's basically what X is in right now. He is a little glowing orb in what looks like a empty lantern.
Oh, good.
And
Is
we are officially out of combat, and Trick's not here to be Casey to talk to X, so I don't actually know what he would say, if anything, other than, hey, are you okay?
Are we still
Everyone
hearing?
alright?
Maybe we should pick up the pieces. Should we pick up the pieces?
it's? I think it will be a minute. We can't really go in the cage.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it didn't break the other cage.
What other cage?
What other cage?
He put
Well,
the
he was
smaller.
in two
He's put the
cages
smaller
once.
cage inside the bigger cage.
I thought you changed.
Oh, there's two cages?
I thought you changed the big cage to a smaller cage.
That's what I thought too. Wow, okay.
That's
No,
how I read what
I
was
just
said.
cast the spell again.
Oh. They're both gone.
All right.
That makes it easy.
Yeah.
Question: Are we hearing any more of the weird, like growling, whatever the fuck it was, sounds coming from the hole?
No. It is.
Okay, thank God.
It is eerily silent, actually, as you guys are standing in the garden here. Even the chittering of the squirrels or the bird song in the distance from closer towards the tree line, everything is just silent. There is no sound, not even a breeze rolling through.
What the fuck is happening?
Guys, I think we should probably get situated.
It's quiet.
And I know that
Too
I did have to
quiet.
take the color effect off of the map earlier. It is still, everything is still bathed in a kind of
Yeah.
crimson glow.
I figured.
So the blood moon is still technically in effect.
Yeah, because it's barely been any time.
It's been exactly 18 seconds.
All right, we need to get inside and definitely get this
Situated.
what's left of X back to Crypto or something.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
We need
Also,
to
we need
get
to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Okay. So you guys head inside.
Do we grab his pieces, or we're just leaving the pieces up?
That's up to you guys. Is everybody
I mean,
who's grabbing the pieces?
How
There's
small are
8
these
of them.
pieces?
There's 8 of
It
them,
was
so
8? Okay.
There's 8 pieces.
How? Okay. Then,
there's
well,
5 of
reverse
there's
my
5 of
question.
them.
How big are they?
Of varying sizes, but
Okay.
they're decent size enough chunks to where it's not like, oh, one of these pieces is like this gear specifically or something like that. No, it's like
Mhm.
actual chunks of the body.
Not too big for one person to carry at a time for any of them.
I mean, it might be a little bit heavy for certain individuals to carry all at once.
Any of them, or just specific parts?
Well, I mean, if you're talking about like all of them at once, I probably
No, I
wouldn't
mean like
recommend.
individually.
Oh no, yeah, you guys could carry. Fucking
Mm.
Reyna and Flare could carry a piece and be totally fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
There's what, 5 of us here?
Yeah.
5 of us, yep. So
And,
guess Flare.
and Casey and Calic are beefy boys, so they can carry quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Take what you can. Yeah, just take what you can.
Yeah. I'll say with the whole party, it's pretty easy to pick everything up and get everything hauled over.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you planning on putting it is the question.
As I direct, I'm going to say we're going to try and find Grafter. I'm going to get back on the phone.
Okay.
Grafter, where are you? We need help with X, please.
The back doors to the dining hall that lead into the garden swing open, and Grafta is sitting there with a giant, like, fucking rifle. What the fuck happened?
X broke. X broke.
X broke. We broke it in X.
The moon outside went red, and he turned to big creature.
Okay, I see that the moon is red. Thank you. Oh fuck. And she just sees like his various body pieces. Okay, get him up to the workshop. Get him up to the workshop.
Okay.
Okay.
Workshop.
Casey has X's soul in the cage.
He kind of lifts the cage up, and she's just like, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I don't know how to handle that right now, but sure.
I mean, the thought is if we fix the body, we can put the soul back in, right?
I don't know. My mom's the one who made him. I don't actually know how this worked. I just have the book. Okay. So we're gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I take them to workshops, so.
Thinking all goblins can do this is racist.
What? I didn't think it was because he was a goblin. I thought because she is elated and might have learned something in some time. Also, I can ask questions out of hope. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Well, let's
Okay. So
run
everyone,
after Grafta.
Yeah, everyone is heading up to the workshop. Charlene is standing outside of the bedroom/office door. What happened? And he just sees Grafter run by, and he's just like, okay, good talk.
On the way past, Calic just like, I'll make up a report.
Okay, are those pieces of X?
Yeah,
Long story.
Crimson Moon, Axial Beast, he explode.
Okay.
Fix now.
Calic, full report in the morning.
Yep.
And he just closes the door behind him.
Full report. Yep.
Yep.
Let's say, yeah, they killed. Yeah, well, that problem is fine. I was not expecting this.
But yeah, you guys are able to get X kind of just fashioned up onto one of the tables in Grafta's workshop. And she starts scrambling through her mom's book, trying to figure out what cords and cables are supposed to go to what, and what all runes she's going to have to need to recarve. A good chunk of the bones that were inside of X are unfortunately no longer usable, so there are going to need to be new bones acquired. As most of them have now turned into dust.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Don't look at me.
Oh no.
I would like to gently remind you there is a store.
Oh yeah, this is store peddler.
Koroks literally went to the bone store for snacks.
Yeah, and bought a giant bone.
We would need to go to the city.
Yeah. So that's not happening tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everyone is in Grafta's workshop, just kind of.
I mean, what time is it in game?
That's a great question. Let me look here. It is currently 11 at night.
And I take it the bone store closes at like 10.
The bone store actually closes at 8:30.
Ah, piss.
Yeah.
Better question.
Okay.
For a ham sorcerer, you can make a square of any material, right?
For a resident hamomancer.
A 5x5 cube of just bone is probably not going to be the answer, especially because I think it's temporary anyway.
That's true.
Oh, right. Fuck.
I just
He goes
let
back
it
to
work
life for like
anyway.
5 seconds and then dies.
Also, he needs like individual bone pieces because it does also make up the skeleton of the metal body. So just a solid cube of bone is probably not going to help too much.
Motherfucker gonna be a toaster.
He's going to be a toaster. You would turn him into a
Also,
toaster.
initially above table grams, let me get joked through like, look, I may have extra bones, man, but this ain't it, man.
Also,
saying you gotta
I
take him
feel
out
like
of
I know.
I need to ask. This is mostly to Casey, but Casey's being Jaegered.
Yeah, Casey's being.
Force Cage has a timer, right? It normally does, but does it?
You mean
You mean Soul
8
Cage?
hours?
Cage?
Soul Cage, yeah, Soul Cage.
Let me. Well, because I
Soul
did.
Cage usually
I
has a
did
duration.
talk to Trick about this. I was going to allow a different rule set because this was a passive collection of a soul. He's holding it.
Okay.
He's not like capturing it with the intent of using it in any way.
Okay.
He just can't use it until X's soul has been transferred out of it.
Okay.
So in this particular situation, I am allowing X's soul to take refuge in the soul cage for as long as Casey and X are willing to have that happen. Now,
Okay.
keep
So
in
that means
mind,
we
right now,
don't have to do wish-based shenanigans.
yeah, we don't have to do anything right this second. Keep in mind also, though, Casey is the only one who can hear X while he is inside the soul cage. Casey is literally the extent of X's ability to communicate. And I will tell Trick this as well once we are finished with the session, in case he doesn't watch the video. Fuck it, even if he does watch the video, I'm gonna tell him to it anyway.
Yep.
I proposed an interesting question.
Okay.
I have to look into this to see if I actually can do this. If someone were to use, say, animate dead, would that make a skeleton?
Okay, so I see where you're going with this. I love the spirit. I'm totally here for it. That being said,
no. Oh, fuck.
Animate Dead could make a skeleton depending on what you're using, using the spell on. However, X cannot just have any kind of bones. There are specific bones that have to be used for these particular runes.
Okay.
So you can't just go find some dead homeless dude who like passed away from alcohol poisoning the day prior and is laying face down in vomit in an alleyway, use Animate Dead on him, and then use his bones. It's not gonna work.
Damn.
We're here for the attempts, but no.
I'm also seeing a problem with that too, because I'm seeing that while I quote don't know, I don't know. I guess it would be different because of wish. Because it doesn't say it as a material component, but it does say as part of the spell, you have to choose a pile of bones or a corpse to use for the Animate Dead.
Yeah,
it's not part of the material component, and thus would still be needed for the wish version of it.
You would at least need a body of some sort.
Yeah.
Or
so it wouldn't
bones.
make new bones. I have to use currently existing bones.
Yeah, that's why I had that whole long thing that I just said.
Okay. Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
That whole thing. That convoluted back and forth loop-de-loop bullshit. Yeah.
Plus, I had to figure out if I would even know it to begin with. Which, looking at this,
I don't.
Yeah, it's a third level cleric spell.
Yes, but would Flare specifically have known it?
Well, Flare was a level 3 cleric at one point.
Yes.
Well, level 6 cleric at some point.
Well, yeah, he was.
Which would have
But
been
do
the
you
spell list.
think that would have been a spell that the following of Rathus would have their members using?
Well, not using. Like, knowledge of it is important, though. Because then you can recognize it when other people use it. That's how you fight against necromancy.
I mean, seeing the zombie is kind of easy to be able to tell that, hey, that's a zombie. I see where you're coming from. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Flair
I could
has
see
a baseline
in a
knowledge,
society
sure.
where they only teach magic users they provide knowledge of spells you're not allowed to cast only so that you can recognize them, so you know how to subjugate those who do.
Now, kids, listen here. I'm going to teach you how to make crack cocaine, but it's only so you know what crack cocaine looks like, so you know not to do it.
So it's very important that you not do it.
Make sure you don't do this, because it's illegal.
It's illegal.
It's a bad thing. Don't do the crack cocaine, kids. I thought it was funny. Goddamn. All right. Shit.
What do you mean? I'm laughing. Don't do crack, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do
Don't
crack.
get-
Just make it.
Don't have sex, kids. You'll get pregnant and die.
Don't make sex.
Don't make sex.
Don't make sex. All right.
Don't stay in drugs.
So while Grafta is poring over Draga's book and trying to figure out what all she needs, what is everybody else who's in the room other than Casey doing? Is that what you're doing?
That's not the sound I was expecting to make.
Oh, speaking of which,
Would
who needs
anyone-
healing? I was like, who needs
Would
healing
anyone
here?
like a song of rest? We could short rest.
I was gonna say I have some healing. Let's see, who needs healing?
It wouldn't be bad, but my max is too low anyway.
I mean, I think I'd
Raina's
rather
gonna
use
actually, Rain.
short rest dice
Claire, come here for a
first.
second. And Raina's gonna pull out one of her diamonds. Like, what can you use this? Claire, come here for a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I know what
Okay.
this is.
Any
So-
reduction to monster? Any reduction to target's monster? With the diamond, Raina's going to put her diamond in hand, and she's gonna hold Claire's hand and cast Greater Restoration. Any reduction to the target's hit point maximum should hit that. You're welcome.
Oh, good.
You no longer
Bump
feel
it
like a
back up
portion of
to
your life
9.
force has been stolen away from you. Congratulations.
So yeah,
Bump this back
Yeah.
up. There we go. Thank you.
all right, and then my next tweak.
Oh,
I
man.
think that
I
healed
just
me
want to
on I think that accidentally healed me too.
If anyone
Just
else
be
wants to
83.
short rest, I'm gonna use Song of Rest.
You know what? Yeah, I guess we can short
Should
rest.
get extra
I
HP.
don't know why increasing my max HP modifier somehow gave me more HP.
I mean, that's
It's not supposed to do that, right?
if you increase your
No.
HP modifier, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it does that.
the max HP.
But yeah, I guess we'll do short rest. So. But I figured Renaissance is actually just
That's
going to look
fine.
at. Is there a window?
In the workshop? No.
A window.
Is there a window? I guess I'm light in here.
I was like, right.
There's the artificial light.
All right. So does anyone know what the fuck is up with the moon?
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, what's up with that?
Grafta is currently chewing on her thumbnail while reading through a book, so she is cognitively unavailable.
Okay.
Maybe should we tell Charlotte about it?
He's been around for a long time. It's the only person I can think of who would know
Uh-huh.
anything. Right now.
It's probably it was like Rena's probably
Unless the cat's around. Where's the cat?
Where's the cat?
Zara, where are you at?
The cat's actually probably a better answer.
The cat's been hanging out with Tori lately. It's so
I will say
Fine.
the cat was not in Corey's room when you all went in to have that discussion.
I feel like we need to go find this cat. We need to
Okay.
find out what the fuck's going on.
I'll check my bedroom. I'll check my bedrooms because I know sometimes James up there. So, or again, talk to Charlotte. He probably knows too.
Does anyone want to stay here at Grafter?
I'll stay here.
Provide help when needed. If anything.
So,
So you're gonna check the room?
yeah, I'll check. I'll check my bedroom. On the flare. I don't know what else should be at. So,
Check the greenhouse.
Okay. So Raina runs to her room to check for the cat. Flair is going to go to the greenhouse to check for the cat. Calic is going to stay with Grafta. What is Sylvan doing?
I'm going to see if I can advise Grafta because I'm a spirit bard, so I might know a little bit about how to move that soul. Maybe I could do a seance, try and figure that out.
I will say at the moment the issue isn't moving the soul, it's just getting the body ready for the soul.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll go with Raina then.
Okay. Alright.
And Casey will do as he pleases.
Casey's gonna stay with Grafta.
And
because
Casey's back to T-posing.
Yeah, Casey's idle animationing, mostly because we don't want to separate the soul from the body too much.
Yeah. It's fair.
Because, I don't know, I feel like part of Casey wouldn't really like the fact that his friend's in a soul cage. Even though it doesn't hurt him or anything, it's just like I'm not a fan of having to do this.
T-pose activate.
Yeah, T-pose activate.
Okay. So,
If that's a real clip, I would be terrified.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Anyway.
So because I'm a worry wart and can't not worry about other people I care about, on the way in the greenhouse, I'm going to make another phone call.
Okay.
I'm going to call my mom.
Okay. Did you bring snacks for Seymour?
He just likes jerky,
Oh,
right?
shit.
I mean,
likes jerky, right?
any kind of meat, technically, but yeah.
I still have tons of jerky. I don't fucking eat my jerky.
Those were left like, did you bring a snack for Seymour? No. Why? Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, can I quickly wait? I know we're in a rush. Can I say I grabbed my bucket of rat too?
Bucket of rat.
You want to retcon and say you grabbed the bucket of rat, or do you want to go
Yeah,
out and grab the bucket of rat?
Would you allow me to retcon and say I grabbed the bucket too?
I mean, that means that you would have been running through the manor with a bucket of rat.
Yeah, and X parts.
And X parts.
What's the problem?
I'm just thinking about it from Charlone's point of view. You're not particularly strong.
Look.
So you'd be carrying a chunk of, or potentially 2 chunks of X, and then a bucket of rat that may or may not be spilling out of the bucket as you run to the workshop.
I'll just if I can't do 2, I'll just do 1. Then someone else carry my 1 piece.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking if you allow me to.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do it.
Okay. Charlene just might have to have a talk with you about running through his house with a bucket full of liquefied rat.
Do you have a lid?
Not the point.
It's for the cat.
The cat that he doesn't like.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You're not saving yourself here.
It's for information.
It's
not a treat. It's not a treat. It's an errand. I'm not doing it out of the good of my own heart. If that helps.
I'm doing it because it was convenient and probably needed to be done anyway.
Also, it was probably a problem for the house to begin with.
No, yeah, it definitely was a rat issue.
It definitely was a rat.
It definitely was a rat. A totally normal rat.
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
normal.
Totally normal rat.
Totally normal thing that you can call a rat.
Yeah, exactly. Totally fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Completely normal. Anyway.
Call my mom?
Yeah, call your mom.
Call my mom.
You call your mom.
Hello?
Hello?
Sorry it's late. Is everything good over there?
I mean, compared to other times you've called, it's actually not that late.
Even despite the outside right now?
Well,
Are you by a window?
I was going to say that's probably the only thing that we're worried about right now.
Yeah. There's nothing weird going on over there, is there?
No. Everything's red, but aside from that, no.
Okay, just making sure, because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I just had to put down my friend.
Technically, I didn't do shit. I didn't hurt him for a single point of damage.
Wow. Wow. Flair just being like,
I tried
fuck
to
y'all.
make him not do anything. We're being perfectly honest.
Yeah, you just used all us to do your dirty work.
Like a proper mob boss in training.
Hey,
Like
I only had
mob boss.
Hey, I only had 2 turns. One was to try and get help. The other was to try and make him not do anything before I was going to say, fuck it. I was giving him at least 2 rounds before I said, fuck it.
Bucket. And then he picked up his bucket of rat.
And then someone dumped their load on him.
Someone dumped their load on him. Technically, he
Fine,
dumped 2 loads.
fine.
All
Next
of their
time something like that happens, Calix is like, nope, just gonna hang out back here. You guys got this.
Don't worry,
It's a
Flair.
joke.
You got this. You got this, buddy.
Lightning scorching right.
Well, what if next time the thing is immune to lightning damage, potentially?
Then not lightning. I can transmute spell takes it to basically any damage type that's not physical and or force, radiant, or necrotic.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, your mom seems fine.
Okay.
Everything seems fine.
Just checking in. Hi. Sorry for the interruption.
It's fine. Cora's doing okay. She woke up this evening.
Good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I love how he fucking responds.
Did you think that was a question?
Goodbye.
Hold on, let me see if I can find that fucking gif. I got it. Anyway. So yes, Flair goes to the greenhouse. Cat not in greenhouse. Seymour happy for treats. Always happy for treats. Cat not in greenhouse.
But
Okay.
Does that's a weird question. I honestly don't remember. Does Seymour understand common?
I mean, he vaguely. It's more of an intent thing.
Okay. And with the earring, am I able to understand when he speaks?
He doesn't really speak. He makes noises.
Oh, wow. First, let me
He
go
just
grab and go
he just trills
remove
and
my
shrieks.
rations.
That's pretty much all he does.
Okay. I will toss him
He probably already knows.
2 jerky. 2 jerkies.
Ooh, 2 jerkies.
And then I'll say to him, but make a gesture.
Okay. Half charades, half verbal. Got it.
Yeah. Cat? Question mark. What? If you understand more feeling than words, and more words doesn't matter.
No, I understand. That's not...
Cat.
How...
Cat?
I'm just curious how you're expecting him to converse back when he doesn't talk.
You can move, right?
I mean, yeah, to a point.
So you can like nudge a direction, maybe.
There's only one direction, and it's towards the doors. He does not know the outside. He only knows the way to the outside.
Oh well. Never mind then.
Yeah.
So
One of his vines starts kind of like creeping towards your bucket, though.
No, it's for the cat. Sorry. You want another jerky? I thought some of the jerky.
He is happy about the jerky. He enjoys the jerky.
Alright, so I'm taking down my count here, so I'm tracking it all.
Okay.
Which reminds me, I didn't take off the orange, which was hers, so I need to take that off too.
Okay. Meanwhile, Reyna and Sylvan are heading to her room to see if the cat is in her room.
Mm-hmm.
You open the door. Good God. It's fucking pink and fluffy and puffy and it's a
balls
lot.
of pink.
Great balls of pink.
Great balls of
Oh, no,
fucking
it's good.
pink.
Do I actually have the photo still? Let me see if I actually do. If
I don't
not,
know.
I'll
Do
just
you have the photo still?
Yeah, and if not, it's on my Pinterest.
I know it's on your Pinterest, but do you have it in easy access? Is what I was saying.
But do you have it for Discord?
Yeah,
do you
I
have it
saved
for
it.
Discord?
Yes. Okay. And
Because I'm not about to make anybody scroll up that far.
no worries.
Yeah, there you go. So, Sylvan gets to see Reyna's room. That's Reyna's room. Enjoy.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
It's crazy that Sylvan's one saying that.
It's
Right?
insane.
And trust me, back at home, it's more green. It's all good. But Becky, yeah, I can figure she walks.
Perceptimus.
All right, from both of us?
Both of you are looking for the cat.
Yes.
I wonder if I spelled
28.
persevering wrong.
32.
Damn.
Okay,
I mean,
spell
I think it's expertise, so it probably makes more sense.
that's fair.
But yeah, 28.
Yes, that is how you spell persevering. Or at least I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that's how you spell it. Yeah, you guys look around the room. Not to the extent where you leave it trashed, but you definitely do tear through the entire room looking for this cat, and you do not find this cat.
It is not here. Do we see any kind of trail?
I mean, I guess we could ask Corey. I mean, usually it hangs out with Corey, but it obviously was not her bedroom. I was wondering maybe when was the last time she's seen it. Or the question is any of the servants like walking around?
I mean, there's like the graveyard shift that's milling about because it is technically night, and aside from the contained explosion, there hasn't really been too much of a issue for everybody inside the manor.
Mm-hmm.
And technically,
Yeah,
said explosion wasn't really even an issue because it was contained.
Mm-hmm. But guys, like, as soon as she was like, we're gonna become bed initially, it was like, I just like goes out her bedroom quick to stop like one of the servants from walking by. I was like, hey, hey, question: have you seen a black and blue cat around here?
the servant you stop is a kind of a younger looking human. Just kind of looks over and goes, "Oh, not particularly recently, no. I think the last time I saw it was this morning."
Mm. Oh,
No, but I'm not there.
okay.
Ignore me.
You don't mean the large one, right? You mean the smaller one, the actual cat one.
The black and blue one. Yeah, the big one.
The big
What?
one is
Wait.
Georgie.
No,
Oh,
big
big-
one is Georgie.
The big black
Big-
one is Georgie.
okay. I didn't know George was
Blue
blue.
and black.
Sorry. Blue and black. I said blue and black. I didn't know Georgie
I
had
mean-
blue on him.
Georgie's got like
So not the
bluish,
big one.
bluish blackish fur.
Okay.
Also,
All right.
this-
Small one.
Also,
Yeah,
the
small one.
cat is like a normal sized cat.
That's
It's
why
not
she
a
asked.
big cat.
That's why she asked.
But the small one. Yeah, the small one.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't seen it since this morning.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No, not a problem.
I guess. Yeah, I just randomly started to Silva. I was like, yeah, no one. I guess by the time of it, looks like it's not been seen since this morning.
We could try and scry them, maybe.
I mean, I have Scry myself, so I do have.
Yeah, both of you have it.
Yeah, both
so.
of you have it. And we
Oh,
have
yeah,
discussed,
Either one could.
we had discussed the group scry thing. So
Oh
you
yeah, that's
could.
right.
Mind
Raina has,
doing
and
it?
Raina does have the Scrying orb, so she borrowed it from Claire. We'll
Do
use
you
it for
mind
someone else.
You never give it
scrying
back?
Give you back,
You
you
didn't give it
bitch.
back? You thieving fey bitch.
I was going to do
I thought-
something tonight, but I was trying to do a rap problem first.
It's
That's with all this.
Babe.
But
Oh,
it was just like, I mean, well, okay, Anyways,
Do you
anyway.
mind trying first? I'm a bit low on magic.
Okay. And I think with us going together, we could have. It shouldn't be a problem, but yeah.
I think the implication was that if you do it together, you're both spending a slot. Right?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's what you said.
Oh.
Mhm.
Is that
Well, that's
better than us
basically what we.
individually?
Typically, yes.
Okay.
But that's a choice. You don't have to.
It's a choice.
I mean, I have to.
it's
Yeah,
an
it's
option.
fine.
I'll spend my slot.
So yeah, I figure we're just gonna do this in Raina's room because they're gonna just gonna turn in the hallway. So,
Okay.
Raina's gonna pull out the scrying orb from Claire gave it to her. So, and yeah, guess we're gonna cast scrying together.
Gave is a strong word. Gave is a strong word.
Or
I did not give. You are borrowing.
You gotta remember, he is still a dragon-ish.
I don't give shit out for free.
Don't give a damn
Oh,
thing.
you can
If
buy
I didn't say I was giving it to you, it's not yours.
anyways. So,
If Sylvan's gonna help, he's gonna be extra. He's gonna lay out his blanket and candles first.
Yeah. He's gotta be extra. You gotta let it happen. It's part of the process.
yeah, Raina's just gonna be like,
Raina starts to do it and then sees Sylvan like doing other stuff and she's just like, oh, okay. And then
we're
just
good with
waits
it.
for him to finish. Alright. Let's see here.
So,
the-
reminder that the orb will add a +5 to the DC and puts disadvantage on the person rolling against it.
Correct.
so they maintain.
The other effects happen only when the scrying's actually happening.
Yep.
So we can ignore those until then.
So yeah, it's like icky. Raina's hands are glowing green. Is the how magic works. So,
Okay.
alright, and
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's definitely a failed on that save. So yeah. All right.
Hot.
Yeah, you guys see the cat. You see very clearly
Mhm.
the room that the cat is in.
Mhm.
Wait, I read that.
So Sylvan does not recognize the room.
Mm.
Raina, however, does.
okay.
To a point.
Uh-oh.
You've only been in it once, and it was for a very short period of time, and you're pretty sure you almost had a heart attack the last time you were in there. It's underground.
Oh, fuck.
It's not on the manor, technically. And you see an open coffin off to the side of the room.
Narratives.
Where is this?
You do see the cat just kind of lounging in the middle of the room. Meredith is not in there with the cat. It is
At this
genuinely
point in
just
time,
the cat in an open coffin.
At this point in time, I'll tell you the other things you can do with this orb.
Very important information.
So, while scrying with the crystal ball, you have true sight with a radius of 120 feet on the spell sensor. While scrying with the crystal ball, you communicate telepathically with creatures you can see within 30 feet of the spell sensor. You can also use an action to cast suggestion through the sensor on one of those creatures if you wanted. You don't need to concentrate on the suggestion to maintain it during its duration, but at ends of scrying ends. Once you use the suggestion power, this crystal ball can't be used again until next dawn. And you can use an action to cast Detect Thoughts. While you're scrying with the crystal ball, targeting creatures you can see within 30 feet of the spell sensor. You don't need to concentrate on it to maintain it, but it ends of scrying ends. Also, unless Newt says otherwise, those two spells do have set DCs as part of the orb itself.
Yes.
Assuming you want to do those, I'm assuming you don't care about those. But so the most important passive effect is you can communicate through it right now telepathically.
Yeah.
But also, there's
the
true
passive
sight.
The passive true sight's also
Of
pretty cool too.
120 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something we didn't take advantage of before, but
yeah,
you can now.
Yeah.
So as we're scrying the cat right now, can we telepathically talk to it?
Yes.
If he's within 30 feet of the sentry, then yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I mean, they've scryed immediately onto the cat, so I would say
So it would be,
yes.
quote, on the cat.
It's on the cat.
Yeah, because as Raina sees the room, like, oh god, these are narratives.
So if you want to communicate with him, you can.
Okay, that's what I'm doing right now. So
yeah,
you
guys
just gonna be like...
cast it. The cat fails the save. You guys see what I just described. The cat is just kind of like laying and lounging, and then looks up right at the orb, and like makes direct eye contact with you through the spell.
He can see it.
I know.
Normally you can't see it, by the way.
Its eyes are glowing oddly polychromatic. It doesn't normally do that, and you get a feeling. Yeah. You get the feeling that it would not be doing that if you did not have the additional true sight. Yeah, no. This cat's literally just overflowing with magic of all sorts, and there is a soul that is tied to the cat, but it is the cat's own soul. So very much like X, it does have like a soul for its body. Unlike X, this soul did not belong to something else prior. Unfortunately, the goblins have not gotten to that level of technology yet. But anyway.
Okay. But yeah, Randall's going to communicate. It's like, oh, she's expressing a narrative. Adorable. Hey, Zora.
Hello.
I'll say, yeah, sorry to bug you. But we're kind of on short notice here. We're kind of dealing with a situation. The moon is red.
Oh, is it?
Is that normal?
Is that normal?
Well, it wasn't red last night, if that's what you're referring to.
Okay, well, yeah. Sorry.
She kind of rolls and then sits up and looks up at the orb.
But so obviously, if it's not normal, has this ever happened before, or like what's going on?
Oh yes, multiple times.
Multiple times. Okay.
It'll pass. Don't worry.
Okay.
Nothing really too worrisome about this. It's just the effect it might have on certain individuals.
Wait, what do you mean? I mean, we have our friend kind of turned into a creature.
The robot.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Well, he is a circle of the moon. Yes.
Yes.
I mean, that would explain that. Yes.
Wait, you telling me
There
this
you go.
thing affects moon druids?
Oh yes, those who are more tied to the animal side of nature will be under a much stronger effect than those who are, like you, tied to, say, dreams or the more flora type or spores. There's a lot of people who do that as well, but you know, no judgment. She says while looking clearly disgusted at the thought.
Do you know other moon druids?
Raina just like immediately has her eyes wide and stared at him. It's like, my father.
Who's out on a hunt without his sending stone?
On a hunt.
Without
Yeah.
his sending stone?
Yeah.
If he even had a sending stone, would he even be able to communicate right now?
I mean, right now,
Probably
probably
not.
not.
No.
Right now, no.
Raina just immediately was like, my father's a moon druid. He's out on a hunt.
Father's a moon dead.
Yeah, and he's been on a hunt for a couple days, and he went by himself, so no one knows where he is.
Oh, he went by himself?
Yeah, he went by himself. Well, your brother is at home, so.
Well, thank God. Okay, well, thank God.
Technically, if he's by himself, that's good, right?
I mean, that's good.
Maybe they don't know where he is.
Technically.
That's what I know where he is. That's what I'm saying. It's like, wait, he went by himself.
He didn't have a bomb in his chest.
I'm saying, he figure had a hunting party with him, but okay, by himself. Okay, good. He doesn't mean he's gonna kill people. But bad news for him, though.
Well, he's been gone for a couple days. You gotta remember that too.
The problem could not even be that; it could be something else. By the way,
Yeah.
Why the fuck did they leave?
I will also bring up the fact that there are various villages of migrating Reptarian that are moving through the northern part of Rashir.
Okay.
And refugees leaving the city and heading into the swamp, if we recall.
Yeah, how's
Wait,
Ghost then?
I was gonna say, wait, you said this affects Reptarians too? Wait, I didn't hear the other. I didn't hear.
No, to say that there are people migrating now.
There's people walking through the northern part of Rashir, heading from the cities to the swamps. There's also the migrating villages of Reptarian who are moving further up north to get away from all the shit that's going on down south.
Yeah.
And the fact that your dad's been missing for a couple days, there's no telling how far he realistically could have gotten.
Or in which direction.
Or in what direction. Or if there's
Can I address the kid?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you're involved in the scry.
Does it affect anything other than moon druids?
Oh, well, werewolves as well would be affected. That's pretty much it, though.
Are there any of those around here?
Not to my knowledge. There was the one that was traveling. I believe he was mated to one of the large birds. Not the normal birds, not the ones that can fly. But he's not in the city anymore, so it's fine. He was going to a village of some sort, though.
Excuse me.
What are they talking about?
Thank you for catching on to that, Flair. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys don't know who this person is. Rada joined the group after we met this character. Well, no, he would have been on the boat.
He was on the boat. She
would
have met him in passing like she did all of the other research projects.
Before he left with all the before he left with all the researchers.
Oh, you mean Lumen?
Yeah, Lumen was a werewolf.
Lumen.
He was a werewolf who was traveling with his wife and 3 children, and were specifically heading to a particular Eladrin village before trying to regroup with his mate's family to see if they could find them.
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
Isn't Torna up in Raina's village?
Yeah, he is.
He lives with me, actually. He lives with...
Well, okay, Torna doesn't live in your house.
Okay.
There's just several cubs that enjoy sleeping in your bed.
Okay, sorry. I was
What?
under the assumption that he was moving in.
He lives in the village as a whole. He doesn't
Just in
live
general.
specifically in your house.
No, just like my bed.
There's just there's just 3 cubs in particular who have kind of like taken up residence in your room until you come home. And then you might have to
that's
share your bed with 3 bear cubs.
You know what? I can manage.
There's worse things, I promise.
Proceed.
Sylvan's gonna ask, "Where are you?"
What do you mean?
She's a lady. I can answer this. She's in Lady Meredith's place.
Oh,
Oh,
The
you've
lady
not
that
been
lives
in here.
across. I have.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, I was not expecting coffin though.
You know there's a secret passageway in here, right?
There is.
Oh, yes.
I don't think she wants you to know that.
where is it?
It's right behind her coffin.
Ooh. How do you open it?
I am not telling.
Hmm.
She just gives you a shit-eating fucking smile.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think we don't have any other questions. You said it'll pass, right? How long do you think it will pass? The blood moon.
I mean, it could be a few moments, it could be a couple hours, it just kind of depends on the severity.
Mm. You said
I'm not
this
sure what
happened.
happened to cause it, so I can't really tell you.
You
You
said
just have
this
to wait
happened
and
before.
see.
What usually causes this?
Something terrible happening. I
As I
believe the
say,
last time it happened, there was the mass murdering of a brood of the water dragons. Marina's little pets. No more young for them, unfortunately.
I'm gonna say, I mean, I lived like what 75 years. I think I've never really witnessed this before.
Oh, there was one a few months ago. You were probably just asleep when it happened. They're normally very quiet. And like I said, unless you're specific individuals, wouldn't really
Marina's just
have
like
been affected by it.
Marina's just
to
like
be fair,
immediately
that
looking
is
up
true.
on my. I mean,
There's
looking
no
up on
sound
my.
literally happening at all.
Fair. But immediately she just said that, like, okay, like, well, wait, my thoughts and and then she just was like, wait a minute, you said a couple months ago?
Vaguely.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I just assumed
Oh my
like,
god.
oh my god. Sorry. Oh my god.
I mean, the point is still the same. You don't have to correct yourself. It's okay.
I know they're gonna joke. But the joke. So, anyways, it's just like I figured Raina just remembers the one night where she was awakened and she heard noises and then she was taken to the bunker, but no one told her. So
yeah.
I was like, oh, I guess that's probably what happened.
Yeah. There's been a couple times where that's happened, unfortunately, in your lifetime. But again, you weren't really aware of like what exactly was going on, and you were kind of like half in and out of it. You know, getting ripped out of a trance is not an easy thing to kind of like come back from.
Yep. Oh, anyways.
But
I was like, all right. Well, thank you, Zora, for the info. So I guess we'll leave you alone. We'll report back to the others.
Did you get my rat?
Oh yeah, it's your rat. Good news. Anyways, good news.
Do you want to drink it?
I was gonna get to that. Good news, we killed it. Bad news, it's kind of gunk right now. It's not even a whole rat.
That's
depressing.
To be fair, I'm not there. To be fair, it wasn't exactly a rat before.
To be fair, it wasn't much of a rat. I highly doubt it had any meaty bits or anything.
Oh,
Nasty.
well. I guess the displacer beast might still want it. Well,
Mhm.
I'll at least keep my end. You did handle it, so I will
Um,
give the would-be dragon his information the next time I see him.
Okie dokie. I will let him know.
Appreciated.
Mhm. All right, so cancel the sky there.
Okay. Just because I like messing with you guys.
Mhm.
Right before the scry like fully fades out, you see the wall behind Meredith's coffin start to raise.
Mhm.
And there's a pair of shoes that you see before the scry fades out.
Pair of
A
shoes.
pair of
Their
shoes.
shades.
What kind of
Okay.
shoes?
What kind of shoes? Boots.
Yeah.
Air
Heel, like
Jordans.
wedge heel style boots.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Curious.
I'll say. Um,
It's casually strolling around. It's just looking at everyone's shoes.
Do we call Flay?
Actually, I can do that right now. It's trying to just catch your earring. Hey, Claire.
Yeah, what did you find him?
No, oh wait, what the fuck? Yes, we found a cat.
No, yes.
No.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Maybe. I can't remember.
I literally just talked with them, but I can't tell you.
Fuck. Okay, wait, it's like no, because immediately I was like, no, she was in the room, but yes, we found her. Okay, that
Okay,
was my immediate brain flip flop there.
you
I
got
was
there.
like, okay. Well, she was not in my room, but we did found her through crying. She's currently
Okay.
at Meredith. But we was able to get some information. So I guess apparently this is a not necessarily uncommon occurrence, but apparently the only way to trigger this is if something bad really happened.
What's that mean?
I mean, apparently supposedly at previous time a blood moon was triggered, Marina's dragons got slain.
Last time.
Specifically the young.
Oh, I'm sorry, the baby dragon. Yeah, I guess apparently one time a blood moon happened is because Marina's baby dragons got slain.
Oh, one time.
One time, yeah, say one time, yeah.
Okay, not the last time.
No more babies.
Yeah, no babies.
That
But
fucking sucks.
well, apparently it will pass depending on the severity of what's severity, but she couldn't really tell us what's causing this one. However, here's where this is where it gets bad. So it turns out the blood moon affects moon druids, which probably would explain what happened to X.
Yeah, that explains that.
And I guess apparently werewolves are affected too.
Fuck. I don't have the number.
Fuck. So yeah, which is pretty bad because, well, my father's a moon druid, and the last thing I was reported, he was out on a hunt.
I mean,
And I don't know where he's at.
he's lived through this before.
I suppose, but I mean, we don't know where he's at.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I think the bigger problem is not knowing where he's at over the moon part.
I mean, excuse me for worrying about her father.
I didn't say you shouldn't. I'm not saying that like fair on moon, but at least he's maybe not around people.
Hopefully, maybe.
But we also don't know where he is.
Mm-hmm.
We could scry him too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But yeah, as far as information,
did you ask the rat, by the way?
Yeah, she did ask for the rat. Of course, being gunky didn't sound very pleasing to her, so.
Okay. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this black bucket of rat?
I don't know. Give it to Septimus. You could experiment on it. I don't know.
Septimus? Why Septimus?
Yes, because he can
experiment
experiment on it.
She just said.
Okay, fair.
Listen.
Give the mad scientist the liquid rat. No bad will come of this.
Okay. I don't know. Just give it to Septimus. He'll probably do something with it.
Make him find out what it was. Like, actually. Okay, fair.
But yeah.
Appreciate more work on his plate.
But as far as information goes, yeah, Blood Moon. Don't know how long it's gonna last.
Great. Well, I guess just I don't know.
I guess we'll just chill out. Hopefully, just chill out. Hopefully, they can get X put together.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, so. But like Randall looks over itself is like, I mean, if you don't mind, do you want to do it as a scry? I could scry and see where my father's at. More likely enough, he's probably a beast like an X at the moment.
I mean, it is really up to you if you do you want to see what he's up to.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Yeah, so right now it's like hands going. She's pretty sure the orb is right in front of us. It's just like, all right. All right, so gonna cast Scrying again to see where Raina's father is at.
Okay. All right. Let's see how well he does. Ooh, okay. Be grateful for that disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Because he's a druid himself, so I would not be surprised that wisdom save is like peak.
Well, one of the dice was a nat 1, so that's why I'm saying be grateful for the disadvantage.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So, what does Raina and Sylvan see when scrying on her father? Daddy
Who is
nearest.
probably in berserker mode right now.
Oh yeah,
Sycamore.
no, he's
Sycamore right now.
So, when Thadar told you your dad went hunting, he told you he went by himself.
Uh-huh.
So, you're pretty sure what that means is he didn't take any of the usual people that go with him. You know, any of the actual hunters for the village. All of the hunters that are elves are still there, trying to help kind of keep everybody who's just moving in and helping them get kind of settled in a little bit. Your father, however, is not currently alone.
Okay.
You see two beings, large, gargantuan creatures. They do not look like X did, but you can tell that they are under the same effects. One of them, you're pretty sure is your dad, for sure. He's got kind of a greenish color. He is more bipedal. His form is more bipedal, but he's got eyes and teeth and mouths where eyes and teeth and mouths should not be. Much like X's situation, where he had the additional face on his tail with eyes as well. But you know, hey, whatever. And he is actively brawling, and I mean like full kaiju fight. You know, Godzilla versus King Kong here, with another individual who is more canine in his features. You're pretty sure it's Lumen, but you can't honestly tell. You can't honestly tell because there's parts of him that are missing. But he's still fighting like a motherfucker. What is the range on the true sight? One more time.
120.
120? Okay. So through the true sight, because of how I'm having this work for Sylvan, I'm going to have it work for you as well. You do see the, you know, any nearby spirits or souls of people who are around. And huddled under a tree, kind of like off maybe 100 or so feet away, trying to kind of just stay out of the way of these two monsters that are just tearing each other apart, basically. Your father is not completely unscathed. I will also put out it. Lumen may be missing an arm and various other chunks, but Connor is definitely no worse for wear at this point. But there are 4 individuals kind of huddled behind a tree off in the distance. One larger, two kind of smaller, and then one almost tiny, just kind of hidden off to the side, trying to stay out of the way of these two monsters. The floor around them is covered in blood. The nearby trees are covered in gashes and bites, and it's a fucking horror scene between the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this moment in time, Brandon's witnessing this, and she's kind of tearing up a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, all right, make it stop. She immediately just like shuts it away, like.
Okay. She shuts it away. The scrying ends.
Mhm.
There is a faint baby crying right before the scry fades.
Wait, hold up. Before we,
Sylvan's like, nah, hold on.
I don't want to touch this.
Wait.
we could try and force them to calm down.
I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's clearly they're affected by the moon, right? I don't know how Hackathon's gonna work.
So I will reiterate. The orb is the one that gives you an option to do the suggestion spell. But if it does use its own save DC for it, the DC is only 17. Also, it only allows one use, but since you're both using it, I don't know how that will work. That's up to you. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you make one of them stop, the other one's not.
Yeah,
that's not.
But also, we have to.
You be consigning one to death.
Yeah, we have to remember that there is only one target of the scry spell, and the effects of the orb only affect the target of the scry spell,
which is Connor. So,
which is Raina's dad.
Oh no, it says it can be one of those creatures.
Can it?
Within 30 feet of the
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess you guys could try it then if you want.
Has to be one creature within 30 feet of the scry.
I know that if we're only going to have one, not the other, what's the point?
That's what I mean. If it only has one use, and it's not per person, then if it works, you'd basically be saying that person has to die because the other person's just gonna kill them.
I mean, yeah. So that's why I'm saying. And either way, Randa does not want to watch this any longer than she wants to. So.
Newt.
Yeah.
Could I try and force mass suggestion through it? If it changes anything, I'd have to use a 9th level spell slot because that's the only one high enough I have.
So normally, it wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to use the orb to do that, just because the orb has like specific things that it does, and outside of that, it is basically just a crystal ball.
The scry spell, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a normal scry spell otherwise.
Yeah. So it's your call. You can make the attempt if you want, but it's gonna cost you a spell slot. Now, granted, the threat at the manor is handled. There is no other issues that you guys are gonna have. You guys get to have a long rest after this. So 100% it's up to you regardless.
I'm gonna try because I can tell Raina's very bothered by this.
Okay. Okie dokie. What is your spell save DC?
Mine is a 19.
19. Okay.
Could I? That's probably a bit extra. Could I use my Liar of Suggestion? That gives disadvantage.
Yeah, I mean, technically.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. They will both have disadvantage. I mean, they both have pretty good wisdom saves, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's gonna be the problem right there. That's what worries me.
Wow, Lumen rolled 2 2s. Which puts him at a 18 total. So yeah, no, that is a fail on Lumen's end. So he will, whatever you're about to suggest, he will follow through with that. As for Connor,
Daddy dearest.
oh no. So the lowest one that Connor rolled was an 11, which will put him up over 20. So he will not fail that save.
It's unfortunate. Could I? I already used my luck thing. Can I use an inspiration?
Sure. Yeah, you could use an inspiration to force him to reroll. Okay. That brought him down to a rolled 5 for a total of for a total of 19.
Beats. Fuck.
Fuck. I can't do anything about that. Well, I'll say what I would have suggested.
Okay. I mean, Lumen is still going to fall. Like, he's going to take the suggestion. He did fail to save.
Would this be the time limit of mass suggestion or the time limit?
Time limit of. I mean, you use mass suggestion, so that would be the time limit that you would go with.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to make him do this for an entire year. That seems a bit excessive. I'm going to say, lay on the ground and don't do anything for the rest of the day.
You're gonna get him mauled!
I don't know he failed. Or I don't know the other one passed. This is like when I cast the spell.
Oh my god, dude, you're gonna make him die.
So here's the good news about suggestion. That I realized I probably should have mentioned actually. So it is technically not consigned to death because the moment they take damage, they either save against it or it just ends. I think actually.
Yeah, it just ends.
Okay,
It just kind of gets basically it ensures a free hit on them then.
Well, no, it's until me or my allies. So is Reyna's dad my ally? Because otherwise his damage does not end mass suggestion.
Right.
Fair. Fairness is like, are you sure you want to make him lie down? I mean, what happens if that seems to be excessive? Like,
so yeah, you cast the spell, and Lumen, the just bigger werewolf, basically, that's all he is, does in fact lay down. Connor, however, does not. Connor continues to tear into Lumen with almost feral abandon.
Well, Lumen's dead.
Just died.
And maybe the other people were them.
And possibly his wife and children.
As figures like, so then can you cancel the spell right now?
They're out of my range. Like, I can't.
It's concentration, isn't it?
No.
No?
Suggestion,
Oh,
mass suggestion is not
suggestion.
concentration.
It is not a concentration spell.
Okay. But he said it out of range, right? But right there, like, but the Sky Orb still can handle this, right? Oh my god.
I don't know how that works. Like, I know I could suggest through it. Could I cancel suggestion?
Yeah,
Could
you can.
cancel suggestion?
You can cancel it. You're the one who casted the spell. You're absolutely able to cancel it.
Okay. I didn't know because it's no concentrate. I didn't know
No,
if that was
you're
how
good.
that worked.
I was like, you can cancel any spell, really.
I mean, I don't think. Yeah, fair enough.
I was just cancel it.
Okay, well, he'd at least get 6 seconds before I could, because it'd be like a round thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do it as soon as I can.
Okay. I mean, y'all are not in a combat situation, so you can do it whenever.
Yeah, so I feel like as soon as we saw him go down, but not her fall, I was like, I don't think I followed her, but to cancel it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he does that.
Okay. Lumen kind of lunges at Reyna's dad at that point and just kind of tackles him to the ground and starts just hammering at him with his claws on his one remaining arm.
And Reyna's just like, yeah, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Cancel Scry and it's like, ugh.
All right.
And as soon as Reyna like cancels Scry, she immediately starts sobbing.
I'm sorry.
No, it was a good attempt. It was a good attempt. All right. And with that, it is about to be 1 in the morning. So we are going to call session for the night. We will probably meet back up. We'll figure it out. Anyway, good session, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
We'll figure it out.
I want you to honestly know my heart almost actually sank.
Well, yeah, you have
Jova too, no.
Jova too, yeah.